Is that good?
So officers Molly, Bill, and Sue hurried away to collect the trash and recycle it. Okay, prepare to collect and recycle. Great. And I'm ready to sort it. Starting the recycling process. Plastic, cardboard, trash, plastic, cardboard, trash, plastic, cardboard, trash, plastic, plastic, trash, plastic, plastic. Nothing is plastic. I can't slow it down. There's just too much of it. We need your help. Quick. We need to sort the recycling from the trash. If you see this symbol, it can be recycled.
You finished? Give it here.
Please have the symbol on.
Thank
Over
you.
here. With a banana.
Thank you.
That one. The soda can. Right. Metal can be recycled. But you'll need to be recycled. The soda can. Right. The blue metal can be recycled. But you'll need to be recycled. You got it. Because metal can be recycled.
Hi. Thank you for coming. I'm blessed. And yourself? And blessings. Thank you.
Let's trash this place.
But thank you for coming. This was my first live. I had technical issues earlier. Something was going on, so I had to restart it. But thank you. Oh, I wish I could. But we actually, this is this month. I think this is so far the fourth time that it's rained this month, and normally we get from starting June till September, we mostly rain every day during the summer, and this the first time that that I know of that we haven't had any rain. This is, I don't know what's going on with the weather this year. Yeah, it's I would love to send it your way. It just killed my plants out back from when we got the other day. It like came down real heavy at one time. It only lasted about an hour, I think it was, but it came down so heavy. And my lettuce, it just went open. It just plundered it. Yeah, we get rain, it get rain. That's Florida, I guess. Sorry, I have my grandson that I keep during the day. And also to warn you, if you might hear my brother in the background. I am the caregiver of my two brothers. One has autism and the other one has early stages of dementia. I'm the only girl my parents gave birth to. So it left me my responsibility to take care of my brother. So if you hear noise in the background, yelling or screaming or make just noise in general, Please forgive me. That's another reason why I was afraid to go live, because of my brothers. Not that I'm ashamed of them, because I'm not, but just the noise. People, to save me from going to jail or getting upset and talking to people, I just keep situations different. So first, let me apologize again if you hear him in the background, because I was outside, but because of the rain and my Wi-Fi is in the house, and the interference, I kept lagging, and then it just completely went out. So I just came on in the house, and then I have my grandson that I babysit as well during the day. So he's here with me. So if you hear him, or if you hear bubble guppies in the background, or if I just happen to start singing bubble guppies, it's because of him. But wow, 100 degrees. Oh God, and no air. Your air. I don't think I could. I could not do summer without air conditioning. It is just too hot. Just that is too hot. Like, wow. Yes. Hi, Urban. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. Also, maybe, I don't know. You might see me sign. Um, as you can see, he's not getting any attention right now, so he's coming to get Nana's attention. Even though he has a big TV of bubble guppies he can watch, he has to get Nana's attention and has to see what's going on. So, excuse me for now. Hello, Nana, baby. Are you happy now? You in Nana's lap. Oh, you want your him? This you want this? Denta. Hmm. Here. Sorry, I'm feeding him as well. Oh, you familiar with Baby Bubbles Gummy too? Thank you. Wow, you familiar? That's the shame, they the things that you do. Like when my kids were growing up, as for so everybody know, I'm 54. I have 4 kids. Um, I've been married. I was married for 21 years. On my 41st birthday, I got my get out of jail free card, and then I had a waiting to exhale moment. Not where she burnt up anything, where I burnt up anything. It's just I completely cut off all my hair. That's why I call it my waiting to exhale moment. And um, again, so my kids are grown, and I only have 2 grandchildren. I only have 4 kids, 2 boys, 2 girls, and my girls are the one who gave me the grandchildren, not my boys, which is shocking. My boys say they love money too much. Kids come for money. So they tell me all the time, Mom, if you looking for one for us. And my girls told me, I have one, my oldest granddaughter, she is 15. She just turned 15. She's actually born on my birthday. Um, and then I have him who is 19 months old. And so that was, how long it's been in between that I had a grandchild. And when my daughter gave me my granddaughter, she said, I gave you the best thing ever. I gave you one on your birthday and a granddaughter. First one. Not giving you any more. She's 15 and she meant that. This one, Mom told me, she called me from the hospital because he was born during COVID, so I couldn't visit her or go see him being born. So she called me, she FaceTimed me. She was like, Mom, you remember that episode of Martin when the girl said that she felt like she ran through hell with gasoline draws on? She said, I know what that means now. She said, when you give birth, she said, that's what it's like, running through hell with gasoline draws. And she said, she'll never give me a no. She said, I gave you a boy and that's it. But back to what I was saying about the bubble guppies. It's funny how each child you have, so you, as a parent, you just become so used to doing things or looking at stuff that and saying stuff like with my kids it was Barney or reading Rainbow, um, the Teletubbies, um, Bear in the Big Blue House, and I some of them oh God Rugrats, and some of the Stan and Stiff, Stu and Stiffly, or and Johnny Bravo. That was the dumbest cartoon ever. Okay, so yeah, so that's where my daughter gets it from. So yeah, Johnny Bravo was the stupidest movie ever. And then my granddaughter, her thing was Monster High, and um, what's the big head? The Brats, them dolls. And now him is Bubble Guppies, and I sit here and I sing Bubble Guppies. We as parents, doesn't matter how, if you have kids or grandkids, you never you really don't have never have, I guess you can't say your life or you back to normal or an adult life or whatever, because Bubble Guppies is my thing. This is my TV. This is my TV because he gets the TV. It's crazy, but things we do as parents and grandparents. No, I we tried him even with Disney movies. The only one that he do like is um what's her name? Oh gosh, Princess Frog and the Princess Frog. He that's the only Disney one that he likes. What? Oh, thank you. Hi. I met you from what's her name? Jocelyn. Yeah, and thank you for coming. I thank you so much. I'm very honored and humbled that you came. Um, but yeah, we tried him on some different ones. He just, I don't know, he got stuck with Bubble Guppies, and that's where he is. And he dances and sings it just, and if you don't turn it on and turn on something else, he'll go do something else. He won't even connect with the TV, which is fine. I don't care about him not connecting with the TV because I don't want him to get modernized. I think kids nowadays, that's their problem. We're so used to plopping them down in front of a TV, and they've become so, I don't know, used to just something electronic. Don't play anymore. I mean, I can remember even with my kids. I can remember when they would be out till on this weekend because I would sit out there with them, and they'd be out till 11 and 12. And I mean, y'all remember 1, 2, 3, or what is it? Manhunt. What was the other one they used to play? Something. You know, they would stay out and play all day. And I mean, you would literally have to. Even we did. I did. I mean, we had to be in at a certain time, but when you went out, you played. Kids nowadays, they don't. My granddaughter stuck in the room all day. Doesn't go outside. Doesn't go see friends. She goes off with her mom, but other than that, she's just in the house. You know. So I guess you hear him. He's singing. But so anyway, how's everything? How's your garden? How's your life? You know, um, I don't know how to do any of this on here. This is my first live. I'm trying it out. I'm not gonna stay long because obviously it's not many people in here, and I'm not very well known. And I thank you for the ones who have came here. No, I'm not giving you the whole thing now. You want that one? There you go. But I do thank y'all for coming. What little time that I was on here trying it out. Um, again, I'm just trying it out. I don't know. Yeah, mine, I go out there like right now if I walk out there and I want to water it, but I know it's getting ready to rain for one. For two, it sits like directly in the sun, so I don't want to put water on the leaves. Oh wow, thank you. I swear it sounds like somebody's back there in my house. Excuse me a moment. Lady, lady. Okay, I thought it may have been the dog, but it's not her. But thank you. Yeah, I love African Dreaming. I like that. I think this community, period, this garden community is oh gosh, I've never, and even though I haven't like met people face to face, I've never met so many wonderful, nice people, and it just brings hope that a betterness is coming, if that makes sense. Um, you know, so much hatred and all this that's going on in the world. It's nice to see that something in common. It does has nothing to do with skin, race, religion, or anything. It's just one thing in common that we all do, or we have this one thing that's binding us or connect us, and we can put it back behind all the differences, all the hatred or anything, and still come together and be cordial and that's the whole thing. I think this world is missing is being an adult or being cordial. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like the color of my skin. You don't have to like any of that. But cordial and kindness will take you more. I don't know. I guess yeah, it's very positive because it is very positive, and then it's just I don't know. I just don't understand it. I mean, I really, and like I said, I'm 54, so I came up right when everything was shifting. I mean, I can still remember when I would come here during the summer times to visit my grandmother or my family here in Tampa. Um, there was still separation. Some places was, I mean, it was still, it was integration, but it was still separation in some places. I mean, I remember one summer, I was riding my bike. Me and my cousin, we was riding our bikes from my aunt's house, from her mom's house to my other aunt's house. And we were like right down the street from her house. And that's so phony. And the two guys in the truck came riding past us, and they saw us on the sidewalk on the bike, and we literally had to leave the bikes. We had to fall over into the grass and jump off the bikes so that because they ran up on the sidewalk to try to run us over and called us, outside our names. But now it's just I don't know. I think when we took God out of the equation, things just went down. Because, like, when they took God from schools, we started having mass shootings. I mean, that's just me. I mean, I don't. You don't have to agree. That's just how I feel about it, and that's my opinion. I'm not trying to preach hate or anything. It's just that I don't understand it. I mean, and I guess it's not for me to understand um, how someone can not like you because of like like the color of your skin, because you wear your hair this way, because you fat, because you bald. I mean, oh my God. I was taught, even my pastor said the same thing. For every one finger you point this way, if you look down, there's 3 more pointing back at you. So, hey, African Dreaming, thank you, blessings. Yeah, so we need to be more. I don't know. I mean, I'm just rambling, saying stuff. It's just feelings and thoughts, and I guess mostly, I could get on here and I guess we could talk about garden, but I'm new to garden. I can only tell you what I've done so far. I can't give. I mean, I don't know any advice, but as you can see in the back of me, though, on my shelves, I make candles, body sprays, house spray. Thank you, big boy. Wax melts, car fresheners. I just got my stuff to start doing soap, but I'm not doing it because you have to use lye, and because I don't have a studio to do it in, and my grandson and my brothers are here, I don't fly the fumes on that, and I don't want to take a chance that it may turn over or something. So, I mean, I know I can do melt and pour soap, which is fine, but I'm not. I like doing it the original way. So I just wait. I also sew. I haven't done it in a while. Been too busy with my brothers and this little thing running through the house right now. Bubble guppies. But yeah. So yeah, I just left. We just left from here. Mirror. Bent. KB. Come here, fat man. You want this? Or give it? Give it here. Where you going? Come here. Hold on. I'm so sorry again. Like I say, I have my grandson and he's running around. Say hello to everyone. Say hello. Who's that? Nita. Who's that? See, he's too busy watching Bubble Guppy. That's what's on. That's why he's. As long as he's in Nana's, now he's ready to go. You ready to go? Okay. Go. You want your cup? Want your cup? So, oh, thank you. Like, please, make sure you hit the like button as you don't forget to hit that like button. I'm still trying to figure out how to work this. I don't know how. I'm so sorry if it's not coming out right or anything. I'm still new. I don't know what it's doing. But yeah, I make candles. I have a few of them that I've already made. Let me get them. This one. Oh gosh, that smells so good. And this one. Oh my goodness, they smell better now. Oops. This one it's a double wick. Thank you. It's a double wick actually. It smells like No, you know what? This scent here smells like. It's called Hawaiian. It smells like fruit punch. It does. It smells like fruit punch. And I love it. And when you light it, it has the whole house like it. Watch. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to thank you for telling me that. I forgot all about that. Let me turn it down because he is. There you go. I hope he can still hear it. Okay. There you go. And this one is I think it's called pineapple. No, sir. But yeah, this one smells good too. And I use hemp wax for my candles and either cotton wicks or wood wicks. I have wood wicks too. I like those. Wood wicks are really, I liked it because the crackling sound you get from it when you light the candles. You have it just sounds like a fireplace that's crackling. And oh shoot. And I like the effect that it gives off of the candles. I made one. Yep, I make candles. I make candles, like I said, candles, room sprays, body sprays, car deodorizer, the ones that you hang in the stop. Where is it? Oh, yeah, and I do where is that card? They must have taken it. I must not have made any. Okay, I didn't make any. I gotta make some more. But yeah, the cards, these sell out pretty quick. But it's the ones that you like hang up in your car. It does smell so good. Thank you. Thank you. Here you go. Big boy. It does. This, the little beads that you put in the car. Hi, thank you for coming back, my Brenda. Yeah, I have hemp candle wax. I think it's like two. I think you do candles too, right? My Renaissance grandma. I use oh, what's the thing? Let me grab it and show it. Leave it alone. From wood, this one. From Wooden Wick. I get it from them. Yeah, I know. You make soap too. The only thing, like I say, because you have to use the lye, I do the melt and pour ones. I don't do the ones like you do because I have my grandson and my brothers, and I don't have a studio, that I can go out to and do that kind of thing, do that kind of stuff at. So I have to do the melt and pour right now. I really, really want to do the other ones. I want to start making the do you do the shower steamers? Because I want to start making some of them. I don't take too many baths around here, but I want to do the and then I had found this on Amazon and I made them 2 years ago and they sold out, the wax melts. And I have the from Wooden Wig. if you ever, I don't know if you go use them or not. Um, but I bought their cannabis. I think it's the cannabis one. I think I still got the sampler. Um, and it don't really smell like it, but it's close enough. So I use that. But yeah, I checked out some of yours. I like I said, the only thing you do is you use lye, I believe, and I can't use lye until I get in the studio away from everybody because I don't want that smell in the house. And you have to have it very ventilated. Even though I have big windows, it's still not like ventilated like that, and I don't want to. Oh, okay. So you do melting pour. Yeah, so you have to have the space. I watch one lady, Missouri Soap. I think I follow her. Um, I like her. She does some amazing soap things with her with like I think one year, like it was last year or this Christmas or the before then, she did the Halloween one that she had done. I liked it, that one. Um yeah, I guess the pandemic brought a lot of stuff out, a lot of people. You couldn't get out and do stuff. And I was at the time at home working from home until that job, they ended that position. Um, so I just retired early. And just the caregiver for everybody. Like, my mom used to say, "Mom, you being a mother, it never ends." And I guess it never ends. Because if you're not a mom for someone, you're a mom for your kids, you're a mom for someone. Um, at 54, the guy that I started dating, oh gosh, we met each other back in 2015, 16. I think it was 16. And he's younger than I am. So anybody ever see him in here? Yes, he is younger than me. We've been together, like I said, since 2015 or 16. I don't remember. It's irrelevant. I don't keep up with it. But he has younger kids, and at 50, I became a mom all over again to teenagers. Teenagers. Boy, was that a struggle. Um, 2 girls, 3 boys. Didn't really have too much issue with the boys. You know, girls, you know, have this, and I'm not their mom. Can't tell them what to do. They start smelling themselves. They want to talk to you like you on their level. They having sex. They want to talk to you like they on your level because that's a girl. I don't care what anybody say. I know I'm a girl. I done raised 2. Done raised 4. I know how girls. Not all, but I did it. My girls did it. They did it. Most girls do. At some point you're gonna feel like you just as much as a woman as your mom, and you're gonna try to stand up to her and say something to her. Whereas his kids are not my kids, so I couldn't really say too much back to them as I did with my own, because I don't care what people think. Never have when it came to mine. Something that I gave birth to is not gonna stand up for one. I'm not gonna be the mama sitting on the TV crying, telling me, "Oh, they beat me up. I'm so afraid to go home. I don't know what to do." No, I'm not that mama. Not something that I gave birth to. I'm gonna be afraid to get in that ass. I don't care where we are, and I apologize for cursing. But I'm old school mama. I'm not. It doesn't mean because, and that's what I dislike about people when they say that you spank your kids. Oh, that's abuse. No, it's not. It's not abuse. A cop even told me that. No, fat man, stop. Because I stopped the cop at a school, elementary school, right here in Tampa, Florida, coming out to school with my daughter. She was in the fourth grade, fourth grade. And hold on, because he's gonna break something. Excuse me. I said no. Nah, no. That means no. Don't come grabbing at me. No means no. So, and again, I'm sorry if you don't like what you hear right now. My grandson is here. He is 19 months old. They know no, they know stop. So you may hear me say no. You might hear me tap him on his little hands if he touch something, because he has to know when I say no, that means no. That don't touch it, because it's not because I don't want you to. You could get hurt. So if you don't like that, then here is not for you. Because I'm first and foremost, I'm a black mama. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm a black mother, and I'm 54. I'm old school. Come from an old school family. My father told me it said Courtney. That's just how old school it was. And I came up in. So I'm gonna tell him no, and I'm gonna do. It's not to hurt him. But back to what I was saying. With my daughter, his mother actually, which gave me so much hell growing up. Like I said, I have two boys and two girls, and she's the baby, his mother. And then when I say she was worse than my two boys, oh my gosh. I don't call children bad, but that little thing right there, she'll tell you. She said I was a bad child. She was a bad child. And it wasn't that it was bad. She wasn't bad like she did stuff or you just had to constantly, she, she was bad as whereas she's very spoiled. Um, she was the baby. Well, she is the baby. Her dad spoiled her. My dad spoiled her, and my dad still spoiled her. And she's the baby. So whatever she did, Sydney did, she got away with. All she had to do was go to my dad, and he did let her get away with it, whatever. Her dad let her get away with whatever. She didn't like me, and she didn't like my mom because wasn't finna let you get away with whatever. But anyway, so had done something at the school, and like I said, she was, if she did it, she gonna tell you she's the type. Oh yeah, I did it, and what? That's how she was, So her and her little partners in crime then went on to the teacher's desk and took the teacher candy without asking. Well, they all get caught. She's the only one that came and confessed. Because the principal was like, well, she did tell me that, she took it. She's like, Mom, what was I supposed to not say anything? So we were coming out to school because I had to leave work early. And I had to leave work early to go to the school to pick her. And as we walking out this, I'm so heated. I'm heated because first of all, you stole. What you take money to school with you every day? Why were you stealing? You didn't have to steal candy. And she just like, I just wanted to do it, and it's like nonchalant for her. And so as we're coming out, the officer was a female officer. She was coming into the school. Hey, Lashes. Thank you, sweetie. As we were coming out, the officer was coming in. So I was like, excuse me, ma'am. I said, but I need you to stand right here. And she was like, why? I said, because this tree right here, I'm finna get a switch off this tree. And I said, you see this little girl right here? I'm finna wear them little legs out. I said, and afterwards, you may take me to jail. I said, because I know you're not supposed to spank your children. And the officer told me, she said, if you don't leave any webs or marks. I said, oh, I'm not finna abuse her. I said, but I'm finna beat this little heifer ass. Yeah, sorry for cursing. And right there at that school, I wore that little behind out. And I told my kids, it doesn't matter. And I tell people that all the time. And I think that's where a lot of these parents misunderstand or afraid. Something that I gave birth to. I don't care where we are. You want to show out? We gonna show out together, and we gonna do it. I don't care. And I'll tell everybody in there. I'd be like, and I would tell them like my son, my oldest son. We were at the grocery store, and he tried to show out on me there. At 17, he's six. My son is 6'1", and I'm 5'7". Okay. I don't know how to put a link in here. If anybody, I don't know how do you do that? Because again, this is my first time. So, Lashes, if you could help me or anyone could help me. But anywho, my son, at certain age, boys, when they're taller than their mom, they start feeling them like girls. They feel themselves. I'm bigger than mom. I'm stronger than mom. She can't tell me what to do and all this other kind of stuff. They do that kind of stuff. But again, you have to, if me as a parent, I have to let you know, regardless of how old I get, how crippled I may be, I'm gonna always be mom, and you're gonna always respect me and do what I say. That's it. And he gonna stand there in my face and try to click on the invite button near settings. Okay. The share, is that the one you're talking about? The share? Or the invite. Okay, invite. Copy the clipboard. Okay. And I guess that's okay. So just so you know, my brother's coming out of his room. As I stated earlier, he has autism. So you're gonna hear him in the background. So I apologize. If it bothers you that children or people that has autism and stuff, you know, I understand because not everybody can handle you know things like that. But like I said, you will hear him coming in and out, and he's out right now. Um, okay, so it's there. Then what happens? So once it goes out, then what happens? So yeah, I just want to apologize if you hear him in the background. Um, KB, come on here. You're not funny. Come on. Okay. Add to stream. No.
Hey,
Hi.
I can't put my camera on. I look a hot mess, but I'm just saying hey.
Okay. Me too. Me too. Thank you. Thank you
But
for.
you're doing good. You're doing good. I guess you're testing it out because I had you
Yeah,
down
I'm
for
just
tomorrow to
testing.
go live
Yeah, I am. I just came on
to
after
practice. Okay.
the payment went off just to test it to see how it would do. Oh, let me play your thing to see how it
Mm.
would do, and just started running my mouth. I talked
Yeah,
to my
that's
grandson,
good.
my brother all day, so talking to adults or saying other things than bubble guppy or hollering at my brother is I just got stuck here. That's all.
No, that's good that you're practicing now so that you can get the know how to use it for tomorrow because sometimes
Yeah.
it's like overwhelming when you're trying
Well,
to
no,
figure
not
out.
Wednesday, Thursday. Not Wednesday, Thursday.
Hold on, because I have it. I have it for
Today,
the yeah Thursday. The 6th. It's the 16th. Yeah, I
yeah,
have you
today is
down. I put it on my
yeah,
on the
today is Tuesday.
notify.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, no, wait, yeah, no, today is Tuesday.
My days are mixed up. Every day is the same
It
day.
is. It is. I thought I had to think too because I thought it was Monday because I thought yesterday was Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
I
big
get
boy.
mixed up. Well, yeah,
Thank
you're doing fine. That's good. You're getting comfortable, and you
yeah,
got the StreamYard. That's good. That will help you as well with the
yeah.
to bring people
I
up.
had I think it's like $20, so I was gonna pay for it when I go Thursday because I think you can save time or something. It said about it. I haven't really.
I have the free one still. I haven't. upgraded yet. So the
Oh,
free one is
okay.
working fine. Yeah.
Oh, I
It's-
thought you had to have the other one.
No, because the only thing with the other one, you can put your own logo up and stuff, but I don't really, it's
Oh,
not concerned about that. So you can use the
yeah,
free one as long as you want
yeah.
because
Okay.
you get the same features. You can bring people up and you can,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I didn't
So
know
don't,
because I thought you had to pay for it.
no, if you want more features, you have to pay for it. But I think a lot of us have the free one. Some have the paid one, but I have the free one.
I don't have a logo, so I don't need to do the logo thing.
Yeah, then
Um,
you're good. You're good.
I'm fine with this one. You got something in there, man. I got my grandson too,
No problem. No problem.
so he's. Hey, thank you. Hi, Paul. How are you?
Okay, yeah, you
Thank
got people. Yeah,
you.
yeah. And the
Yeah,
thing
it's
with
not.
lives is you gotta wait because sometimes people come in later. They don't always come in,
Yeah,
right when you start. But now you're
right.
getting people are
Yeah, so
finishing
that's
work. You're
why
getting more people coming in. Yeah.
yeah, that's what you want. You're not sleepy. Well, thank you. It's something in it. Here. Oh, he's so spoiled rotten. This that's my little love thing right there.
Yeah.
Yep, that's my little thing. So how's your day so far?
It's going well. I'm gonna go plant shortly because I'm still haven't planted all my stuff. Like this is June now. Like it's mid-June and things are still in the pot. It's the seed starting tray, and
Uh-huh.
they're gonna die if I don't get them in a pot. So I'm gonna
I got
plant some more
some too.
stuff. But it's
I
going
got
good. Otherwise than that. Oh, hey, Kadesh
thank
Home Farm. She's in the chat now.
yeah, thank you.
Um,
Thank you for that positive information, that word. And because yeah, it was a long time before. I mean, I really thought about it, about going live, because like I said, I have a brother who has autism, and then I take care of my other one who has dementia, and my brothers and my grandson is here too. So people can be very judgmental.
maybe you can share about it because I don't know much. I only know about what my friends share with me. And there was a for dementia that is like
Mhm.
sometimes they get a bit violent because they don't remember. Like there's personality
Yeah.
issues and stuff. But and autism, I don't have much experience. I have some relatives, but I don't have
Mhm.
hands on. So that's good to share. Like to share it with us what you're dealing with.
Why is she mute? Did she mute herself on Life Journey? Did she
Maybe
come?
Lashes. Yeah, Lashes is here. She's probably muted, but she's here.
I'm,
Lashes.
is that who just came? Life Journey.
Yeah, Lashes came on. Whoops.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I'm in the
Hello.
wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, there I am.
Autism is wow. It's such a hard thing to deal with on like this kind of level. My mom and my dad. Oh God, my hat went off to them. Um, because like there's everyone. I lost my mom back in 2017. My dad is
Okay.
still here. He's moved to Vegas now. I took over the caregiving of my brothers when my mom passed.
Mm-hmm.
Because my dad is elderly. He's not old, but he is elderly. Um, and he has his own health issues. And I'm the only girl. I'm the only girl I have three brothers actually. One of my brothers passed away in 2005, and then I have the two here, and I am the oldest, so I'm the only girl of all these boys, and they have no one else. And I don't know, I never dreamed or ever thought of putting, and I know a lot of people say, why you don't put, everybody's asked, why you don't put them in a home? Those are my brothers. I'm not putting them in a home. Those are my brothers. You know, once I'm gone, if I go before them, my daughters or my granddaughters and my brothers are still here. They, that's something. I guess growing up in the military, don't and the only thing I had was my brothers and my mom and my dad. That stayed constant in our life because we moved so much being in the military.
Mm-hmm.
That um I became very close. I'm very close with my family. These are, I don't have like, people may have all these girlfriends or friends calling their phones or whatever. The only time my phone ring if my kids are calling me, if my husband, my friend, my husband, I'm not married. Just so everybody know, I call him my husband because I think boyfriend is childish. I'm not a teenager, so I'm not gonna say my
Right,
boyfriend.
right.
My man, that sounds so ghetto to me. That's not me at all. So I can say life partner or whatever. I don't want us people to get. And I have a son who's gay. So anybody out there who thinks that I have a homophobia or whatever, I have a son. My son is gay. So everybody, I'm going to put this out here. So don't think that I'm homophobia. But I just don't want to say, my life partner, because that makes it seems more like life partner is like a gay thing to me. I guess it's my mentality or whatever. And I love my son. So, and him and his friend comes here and whatever. But that's just me and how I think. And again, if you don't like how I think or what I say, the X is up there. Just hit it and go. I don't. But
Hmm.
I don't want to say that, so I'll call him my husband or hubby or whatever. But yeah. So um, I'm very like family oriented, very very family oriented, and putting my brother in a home. My mom, my mom had psychosis when she passed, and she was on a breathing machine, but she was still taking. My brothers were still living in this house, and she was taken care of. I
Hmm.
just don't see me doing that because people in a home can't take. They won't do the same care that I do for them. Won't give them the
No,
same
they don't give them the time and the yeah,
I
they
would
don't.
give to them. Right. And I don't want to put them in there. Hi Ricky Life, thank you. Oh, before I get off the thing, Urban or one of y'all, how do you give Jackies? Because I don't know how to do that.
Oh, you have to do it in your YouTube. So if you have your YouTube playing on another device, if you
Okay.
tap on the person, you can make them a moderator.
Ah, Fat
But
Man.
not in live, not in StreamYard, only in the YouTube.
Only in the YouTube app.
Yeah, from what
Okay.
yeah.
Is it the YouTube app or the YouTube studio?
YouTube app. So if you have your live stream playing right now in another device,
No, I don't.
just okay, then you can do it anytime. You can go back even in the live after, and you
Okay.
can tap on whoever you want and make them a moderator.
Okay.
You don't have to do it now. You can um do it whenever you want, or you can do it in the studio. But I did it in the actual just the YouTube. When I was
Okay.
playing back my live stream, I could tap on
Right.
somebody and make them a moderator.
Okay. Okay. Thank y'all. Um, but yeah, autism is it's very whew, man, my hat
Caring for
goes out.
anybody who needs care is very difficult, and unless you've been in it, you don't under
Yeah,
people don't
you don't
understand that.
understand it.
You don't
And
want to put them in the home because
right,
you want to give them the best care, and no
right,
one's going to care for them like you.
right.
But at the same time, you don't want to get burnt out. So I know what that feels like. So we got
Oh my,
help at home, but we never put them into no home. No, we got
right.
people to come to the house and
Oh,
help with certain things,
okay.
but we did not put them in a home. They're staying home.
I don't have anybody to come and give me break or help out.
Exactly. Then that makes it very difficult. But we
It's,
had
yeah,
like the government gave us some kind of
yeah.
they
See,
call
I
them
don't have
PSWs, so they can help
right.
them. Yeah. That we had to ask what we were qualified for because we were getting, and you're alone. I had like my two sisters, so it's like we were getting burnt out because I
Yeah,
had to still go to work because I couldn't afford to not work.
right. And that's
So,
where I am now because I can't work because I can't leave them. I can't leave them home by themselves.
hmm
I can't say lock them in the house because what if something happens and they need to get out the house or somebody has to get into the house? You know, my brother who has he's got the early. It's not he doesn't have it all the way. He has the early stages of it. His how that started. He went into cardiac arrest back in 2004, and he was in a coma for a whole 2 weeks. But because he had lost oxygen, I think, for like 2 minutes. They had he had coded when they brought him in on the ambulance. Um, and by he had coded for those few minutes, it started a tissue on the back in his brain that does his short term memory. So you can tell him something like right now. I can go in there and say, "Hey June, you know such such such," and then go in there 2 minutes later, and he has completely forgotten everything that you talk about. So that makes it even harder because I have to
Yeah.
constantly like go in there and tell him do this, do this, do this, do this. I have
Sorry, the
to
phone
think.
kicked me out. It decided to do a
You're
reboot
fine.
in the middle of me talking. Sorry.
I have to think for myself and think for him on top of that. And why did you take your socks off? Um,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's
so
hard.
yeah,
It's very hard.
it's hard. And right. Thank you, Frank G. I'm sorry. I just see you pop in. I thank you for coming. I very,
And
very much.
Ricky Life
Yeah.
365. Yeah.
Autism is a lot to deal with a child. Um, and see, my brother now is 30, 36, because my daughter is 34. Wait, no, he's not. He's
Mm-hmm.
38. He's 38. Um, and so even though I've been dealing with it all of my life, because I was 16 when he was born. Um, it's not. It's still right now. The older he gets, it seems like the I don't know. I can't even. It's like harder to deal with the older that he's getting. Because when he was younger, you can tell him not to do this and get on him like you would a child. He's 39 years old, so he's not a child anymore.
Yeah, yeah,
Can't treat.
yeah,
I mean, even though he still has the child mentality or all of that,
yeah.
he's still an
It's more
adult,
difficult.
and I still have to treat him like he's an adult, but still handle him and do things like a mother would do, because I'm now stepped into that role of being mom.
Mm-hmm.
And he's, and like I said, I'm 5'7". I'm the shortest thing. My brothers all tower over me. Even the one with dementia, he's 6'4". This one that has autism, he's 6'1". So they all tower over me. And they always thought they could out bully me because I'm the only girl, and I was short, and they figured they could, handle me any way and I always had to show them that I was still, no matter what, I'm still big sis.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And but even though they have, and I can say this, my brothers have much respect for me. Even now at the age that they are, the one that has dementia, I can go in there and tell him, hey, you need to do this, like now, he will not talk back to me. He'll get upset and may say something, but he won't, like, he just, he has much respect for me. But the one that has autism, they have extra strength. So I have to be very um, physical, like let him know that he can't handle me, because he can push me one time and I throw me across the room. That's just how
Wow.
they have extra. It's like, I don't know. It's like they have this extra strength or something. I don't know, because he does. Oh, that's not yours. This boy, huh? Um, it's like he are he doesn't he doesn't have, like, I know it hurts, but he doesn't show like things that hurts. You know, um, and if you like hitting at him, or coming at him in an aggressive manner, he's gonna, and you may be trying to swing at him or hitting at him, because my mom, I said I have to hide him all the time from my mom when he was little, and I think that's why he and I are close the way we are, because my mom, my mom would always say, I'm not gonna be 70 something years old and this big man just towering over me and doing what he think he can do. So I would have to hide it from my mom, because my mom was the type of mom that whatever close to her, she gonna hit you with it. It didn't
Oh.
matter. I mean, she beat my brother with a loaf of bread because she couldn't get to what she wanted. So my mom was that type. And then I have to give it to my mom, because even though my mom was married and my father was in our life, my dad was in the military. So my dad stayed TDY a lot, and he wasn't there a lot. So my mom was really like a single mother raising children. So she had to she had to step in and play there. My dad didn't have to spank us or get on us. He could say one word and our whole world would just shut down. Even now, my father called and the first thing I say is, "What I do wrong, Daddy?" And he was like, because he calls me Miss Dupree, and I was like, "What I do wrong, Daddy?" And he's like, "Nothing unless you did something. Give me a few minutes and I'll think about it." But my mom is so different. That was we feared Daddy for a different reason, but you didn't play with Mama at all. Cause you know what Mama doing. Mama ain't got sense. She'd throw something at you in a heartbeat if you ain't doing what she wants you to do. My mom had to do that because again, even though she had my dad and my dad was in the picture and he provided for us, my dad stayed gone so much being in the military that my mom had to, step up and be both parents. And so my brother, he knows, yeah, I don't know. It's just very hard. And thank you. Yeah, it is. I guess people that say it is cute that I'm close with my family like that. It's. I thought everybody was. I didn't know. You know, it's a special because a special thing that you or your brothers are
No,
close like
people put
that.
them in homes and leave them and never visit them. I've seen people
Yeah.
in senior homes that their family leaves them there and never visits them. So not everybody takes care of, you know.
No, this
One
that.
lady had to put her son in care. He had Down syndrome because same thing you're saying. He was bigger than her. He became bigger than
Yeah.
her and more
Yeah.
powerful, and she
Yeah.
physically could not control him, and he was roughing her up. So she had no choice in her
Mm-hmm.
case because she couldn't physically manage him. Like when he
Right.
got angry or he got like a temper tantrum as a child would, but it's in a grown man's body. You
Right.
can't you can't control that. So she had no choice.
Yeah.
And he ended up not being treated well there, unfortunately. But people sometimes don't have any other options. She can't put herself in danger. She has a
That's
young
true.
young girl, and then the brother is getting aggressive.
That's true. That's true. And again,
So.
and again, because my brother's the same way. He can throw a tantrum. Like I say, he can throw me across the room, and I mean, he can literally hurt me if he wanted to. What
Mhm.
stops from doing that is that he knows that I ain't finna play with you. We
Mhm.
we
Mhm.
we gonna do it since you want to be, man. See, my mom did that. Like my mom said when she like that. My mom said when she gets in her 70s, she didn't want to be able. She didn't want to be afraid to have him in the house because he may do something to her.
Correct. Yeah. Exactly. And people don't
We
understand that.
never.
Yeah.
Right. So my mom never treated him, even though he had a handicap, and like me, I know he has a handicap. I never treated him any different than I do anybody else. He still, if you we got him, he did something wrong. He still got in trouble for it. It wasn't like, and like now, he knows he's come so far because everything I have to do for him before. Like I have to bathe him. I have to brush his teeth. I have to wash his clothes. I have to fix his food. I have to, I have everything. His daily, a daily day thing. These are things that I do on a daily basis. My day starts at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm
Mm-mm.
3 o'clock in the morning, and that's when my day starts. And it doesn't stop until okay, I'm gonna go get it. It doesn't. My day doesn't stop till about 9, because he'll go to bed about 9 o'clock, and my room is right next to him. So at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm hearing noise like he's making real loud noise. That's just how he is. And I know people may laugh and think it's funny, but that's how he communicates.
Right.
So
Right.
at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm hearing this in my ear. I mean, I have to sleep with I sleep with sound playing, so I don't it can overpowers him. So I can at least sleep and I don't hear him because as soon as I hear him, it wakes me up. So at least I can sleep until 3 or 4 o'clock. As you hear now, if you can hear him, he's in that. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So that's what I hear. Okay, excuse me, hold on. Give me a few minutes, everyone. My grandson
No
is being,
problem.
I have to get him something to drink. Come on, man. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Nana baby. Come on, Nana baby. Come on, Nana baby. Come on, come on. I got you, my Nana baby, my Nana baby. That's who Nana baby, Nana baby, Nana baby. Oh, fat man, fat man. You sleep, you're not sleep because you just woke up. And I know you're not hungry because I just fed you. So you're not hungry. Okay, I apologize, y'all, again. Come on. You want to lay down? Come on. But yeah, it's here.
No problem. We all gotta do what we gotta do.
It's
We all
very
got
hard.
responsibilities.
It's very hard dealing with it. And I'm gonna thank you, Kedisha. I'm gonna check onto that Facebook and see about getting some at least some, I don't know. My brother with autism, he does get assistance. He has a nurse. She comes twice a week, and I've she's been in our family for years, for a very, very long time. And she comes twice a week. And mostly what she's here, she helps she when she's here, she takes him to his doctor's appointment, so I don't have, well, she takes both of my brothers, so I don't have to do it because I have this here, this little man here. And it's hard for me to go to all the doctor's appointments that they have. Um, then she does little things like she needs to go get shaved, or she may help me out with shaving them because I have to shave them as well, like literally give them haircuts. Like when I say that I do everything, that's why garden has been such my peace, my sanity. Because sometimes I feel like
Yeah.
you have so much on you that you feel like you just wasting, like. And so that I can go outside, and even though it's hot, I can breathe a little, and it's been like a lifesaver. And I really enjoy it, especially
Yes, for a lot of us it's therapy.
yeah, even when y'all, like, when y'all not on live, when I don't have any of my people on live, it's like my heart just drops. I'm so serious. Like, I've become so invested in all of y'all that I'm YouTube is the only thing that plays either on my laptop or on my phone. And
Wow.
yeah, because it's like the only thing that gives me a little sanity, and I can step away from, I can forget about my life and everything, and do something else that's just me, because it's like I don't have just me. So
Yeah, I hear you. It's very important.
yeah, yeah.
Trying to just
So
water these plants. 1 second, let me mute myself.
uh-huh. So anyway, back to everybody else. I'm sorry for turning this on just about me and my brother and the autism stuff. Please forgive me again. Um, I mean, I don't. That's my life. That's all I have. Sorry. I don't have a fabulous, glamorous life. Yes, gardening is most definitely therapy. It has saved my life, literally. Like, ooh, give me a moment.
Well,
Y'all give.
I'm glad to have met you because I don't even know how we connected, but
I met
sometimes
you. Um,
sometimes we just connect for, like, I don't know, like people just connect, the right people connect at the right
yeah.
time. Because I
Hmm.
didn't even know you were dealing with all this. Nobody really knew. But now that we're hearing, there's a reason that, like, the people that you've connected with are the right people.
Right.
Most of the people you've been, on, it's like caring people who are genuine, and that
Right.
was the right set of people for you.
Right. Right. Yeah, it's amazing that how I did come about y'all. And yeah, a lot of people don't know because I'm a very private person. I keep a lot of, and please, excuse me a moment. Please give me a
Yeah,
minute. Give me-
I'm just gonna put my camera on, then you guys can at least see what I'm doing. Where's the? Can I flip the camera? Nope, I can't flip it. But let me show you what I'm doing. So this is a sugar baby watermelon. That one died, so I'm gonna have to do something else in there. And this is the honeysuckle. I heard you could eat the sap or something, but nothing's happening there. And some tomatoes. I put some onions and everything. I don't know if you can even see because I can't flip the camera, but there's onions and everything. This is chamomile supposedly. Like there's nothing but weeds. Like you don't plant these things and they just take over. So there's but and then the carrots are taken off. But I have to cover them because these squirrels just be so despicable. So
Oh,
that's what
they
I'm doing.
disrespect, aren't they?
Oh, they're so disgusting.
Take them in the room with yourself.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Kadeshi's telling me she's gonna
My
snatch you
daughter.
up and give you a manicure, pedicure, and yeah, that's my background. Okay. But yeah, I know what you're saying with therapy, because trust me, sometimes you're going through some things and you can't even put it into words. But you go into your garden and just, water
Yeah.
or whatever you're doing, and it's just some healing that takes place that you can't really express to another human
Oh
being. So
no. Yeah.
some quiet
It's
time
very.
to yourself.
Yeah. Just a quiet time. That's. I think that's what it is. I'm not hearing anything. And again, I apologize for the
I recommend
tears.
gardening to everybody.
Um. Ooh, a lot of emotions just came up at one time. So please forgive me. I'm not a very sharing person with feelings. I hate putting my feelings out there. Um, because people can use that against you. And I guess growing up in the military, you kind of you got to put a shield on, and you have to put that tough skin up.
That's true.
And
But if you talk something from your mouth, as far as I'm concerned, people can't use that against you, because it's like I done out myself, so you can't really.
right,
You can
yeah,
try to. I'm not gonna feel bad about what I've already outed for myself,
no,
but
no,
I know you're saying you gotta be private. You gotta be wise. You can't be just
yeah,
blurting out things to
yeah,
everybody. But
right.
sometimes when you hold it in, you're just suffering. You're just killing yourself, man.
Ooh. My mom used to
Something
tell
ate
me
my
that.
kale. Something ate my.
Yeah, I keep a journal.
Mm-hmm.
I've always, well, I know we used
Oh,
to
that's
call it
good.
diary, but I keep a journal. I've always kept a journal um, since I was 10 years old. I've always had one because that's where I write my feelings down, and I can express myself that way. Um, so, whew, yeah, please forgive me.
No apologies needed. No apologies needed. You're a human being and you have a lot to carry. And sometimes you just need to download. And um, right now, you're just feeling a little emotional. That's the end of it.
Yeah, I shouldn't even talked
I'm not
about it.
judging. I'm not judging, and I'm sure no one here is judging, because
I should not
I
have.
know for a fact I can't carry what you're carrying. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Definitely cannot carry what you're carrying. So if you need
Yeah.
to have a little moment, then you take your moment.
Yeah, it is a lot for one person to take on. Sometimes I feel like walking away, but I hear my mom in my ear, and I can't. Um, I mean, there's time I call my dad a lot. I'm like, I'm sending your sons to you, and then people's like, I remember once we was in the store, I had taken Junior shopping at Walmart, and and I think I had Chris with me. Did I have Chris? I think I had both of them, and we were at Walmart.
Mhm.
And oh, that's what I Castile soap. I'm sorry, I jumped off this. I'm glad she said something.
Yeah. I see. She says
What?
about Castile soap. I've been using neem oil lately. I don't know. I don't have
I can't find neem oil
Castile.
around here. That's the only. That's why I've been looking to see what to use to make because I can't find it around here at all. I've been
Mhm.
to Lowe's. I've been to Home Depot. I went to Walmart. 'Cause,
Usually the garden centers have those things, but maybe sometimes like it's seasonal. If they sell out, they don't have any more. I'm not sure. 'Cause I got mine from the Amazon, but then people saying that they're at the garden center, and I did see some there, but I
oh
had already got the Amazon one, so I didn't bother. But some of the nurseries
yeah, I'm trying. I gotta
have
find
those
another.
things.
I think Plant City. Probably have to go to like Plant City or Clearwater.
Something, yeah.
I mean, out like in like towards that way where where the country is. Since they want to turn Tampa into such a city, we're Tampa is country city. That's what I call it. The country city. But oh, it does. She said Castile works faster and more effective. I'm gonna have to try. I've been hearing about
Need is
Castile
good, but
soap.
partially work. Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I've
I
been
can. I know.
hearing
I think
about
I
it.
know where to get Castile soap. Do you use a Dr. Brummer's, Kadesh? Okay,
I
take
think
care, African
so.
Dreaming. Yeah,
Yeah,
we know
I
you're in
think
a
that's
different time zone.
African dreaming. I wasn't even expecting you to be here because I know
Yeah.
it's
Don't worry about it. Get your rest because you're still
over
recovering
there.
from your
Yeah,
allergies.
just the fact that you showed up is more than enough. I wasn't even expecting you to show up at all, but so thank you. I'm very, 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 very honored that you're here. But yeah, I think that's the cast. I think that's Dr. Brown or Dr. Brim or one of them. Okay, yeah. They have it. I seen it on Choo.
Okay, she said Dr. Brummer's. Yeah, 'cause I think I saw that at a regular like a health food store. They have it because people use that for
Yeah,
bathing and for like washing their hair. And I
yeah.
saw it. I think even at Costco. I think even Costco had
Well,
it
I know the
there. So
hair stores around here have it because I seen it. I seen it in the hair stores.
okay, so I'm gonna buy some anyway because there's some things
Yeah,
I'm trying to use more natural stuff. So
right. That's I
it's
just
good
want
to have.
natural stuff. Right.
Yeah, it's good to have
You-
your options, not just the one thing.
Do you just use it with water or how?
I think it's with water for most things. You dilute it a little bit, shake it up in a spray bottle,
Okay.
and then just a little goes a long way. That usually.
Okay. Yeah, that's I think I seen something one time used somebody used peppermint oil and tea tree oil.
Yeah, you can use that as well, but um, I haven't done it on my plants. I use that for the mice because these mice be mashing up my stuff in the shed, man. They chewed up all
Yeah.
my cushions, and so they said the peppermint's good for the mice, but I don't use it on my plants. Not because it's not good, just because the neem oil was. I have a bigger
Okay.
bottle of the neem oil, so it just goes
Uh-huh.
further. The peppermint oil is only a little tiny thing
Uh,
here, so it's not that it's not good, but I just haven't tried it on the plants. But I think I need it because the mosquitoes back here are really like this. They're just out of hand, man.
oh
These
my God.
mosquitoes are disrespectful. Like they're just.
Oh God, the mosquitoes. I hear. That's the state bird for Florida. The mosquito. We have.
Hmm.
We don't get no break from a mosquito here in Florida. They are year round.
And I don't
And
mind, but this is like a few, but this is like that's you come out there and they're in your face, they're in your eat, like they're just in everything. So I don't know what's
yeah,
going
they
on, but
are.
there's a lot more mosquitoes.
Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know. It's like I don't know. This it's like since the pandemic, it's like the world shifted or something. More of heat, more of winter, more of this, more of that. It's like things are just gone. Hi, Miss Lasha.
There, how are y'all doing?
Hey, lash.
Hi,
Oh, she's
hi.
saying Amazon has a great price on a gallon with free shipping. Okay, I'll check that out on Amazon. Hey, Lash, I'm in the
Hey,
garden
Samantha.
looking a hot mess. So no camera today.
It's
Everybody
okay.
looking a hot mess. It's okay.
So,
Yeah,
I mean,
child. I just put them out there.
these kids are rolling stone.
Of course, they children. They're supposed to be.
Look at them.
That's what children
Mm.
do.
We're still cleaning this house. We're cleaning and painting. My husband over there painting. I'm just here.
Oh,
Okay.
y'all still at the condo?
Yeah, we're still at the condo.
Let me mute because I think I'm making noise. Hold
Can you hear me?
Come back to normal, Aiden. Okay.
Y'all still at
Yeah, I can hear you now, but
the
I'm
condo?
gonna mute myself because I'm making noise in the background.
Okay.
Okay. I'm here too.
Can you
And
be
the
a
kids.
monster again?
Or I'll go down and come back.
And I will sleep
So how
again.
y'all doing today?
I'm gonna have to try that baking soda. Everybody just see me break down and cry on live TV. So, but other than that, I'm doing good.
Good, girl. That's good.
How are you and them little handsome men of yours?
Oh, we're doing good. I take them to get their shots today, so I just get back.
Oh,
Yeah, so he got
they
three
get
shots
shots
today.
today.
He got 3 shots,
Um,
so he's out, and he got 2 shots. So my husband was over here at the condo working, so I just came. I'm tired, so I just sit right here while he over there working.
Your husband is always working.
I know, thank God. I'm telling you,
Something
God
every
bless
time.
me. So true.
Yes,
And that's a good
yes.
thing that after I'm so glad I did marry to a younger man. Thank you, Jesus.
You married to a younger man? Okay,
Yeah, I'm 30.
I'm not the only
Yeah.
cougar.
Oh, you. Yeah, I'm 13 years old and I'm a hustler. We
Oh,
work perfectly.
yes. I thought I was the only cougar
I'm a cougar too.
because I'm 7 years older than him.
It's okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. And so everybody know I'm not a sugar mama. I stated I don't work. He does. He take care of the home. So I ain't a sugar mama.
So true. Amen. But girl, you are
Cause you know
strong.
they think because you gotta pay, they gotta pay to be with a younger guy or something.
I
I
know
don't take care of him. He a grown man.
exactly. So
I'm a
true.
housewife. I'm a housewife
That's
and
good.
very proud of it. I love going out. Yeah, I go out to my garden when he come home. I have dinner waiting for him.
Same
But you
here.
know, yeah,
I love.
yeah.
I did not know.
You know, it ain't nothing wrong with being a housewife. It's not nothing wrong with taking care of your man, and that's I think that's what happened to modern women. They got it twisted. They want to. It's okay to be independent and be strong because I'm strong. I'm independent. But if and then again, I'm gonna say this. I don't care. I speak religion. If you don't like how I speak it, I'm sorry.
So true.
This is the way I raised. I'm not gonna apologize for my faith or my beliefs. I'm not gonna
Amen.
do that. I'm not gonna waver because God say either you for me or you against me. There's no straddle the fence,
Yep.
and I don't straddle the fence
No
when
in
it comes to
between.
right. There's no in between.
Nope.
So if we listen, everybody want to holler about God and listen to what God say. If you listen to what God say, and if you go by what He says, please tell me in any Bible that any man that has written anything about God, where do you
Hmm.
see woman being put first? Where is woman head? Where is it said that woman will lead? Where do you see that at?
Nowhere.
So how did we become so that we are now head? We before God, before His word, because His word and He never said that his preachers, His apostles, all of them were men. He
All
never
of
told a woman to go spread his word. What he told that woman when he rose was go spread of my good news that I come, which is evangelizing, yes. But being the head of anybody, any household, I'm sorry. God put man in here, and that's how love is flowed. God loves man first, man loves woman, and woman loves children.
Amen.
So that's how it flows. So how we
Amen.
interrupt with God? I don't get it. I don't see how you can
Me
put
neither.
yourself before man.
I don't see it
And it's
either. I always said that too.
yeah, I don't and again, I don't care how you look at me. I can be, oh, you back in the 50s or whatever. No.
No, the word never changed.
The word never changed.
Never
Amen.
changed.
It never changed. Never
Mm-mm.
changed. We changed it, but he never changed.
It never changed. Never.
No. So
Mm-mm.
so you telling me that you gotta have a man that bows to what you think? I don't want no puppet. That's not a man. That's a puppet. I know me. I'm a very strong, independent person. I need a man who can be my place in a right way
Yep.
and still allow me to be a woman, you know? And it's crazy how
It
these
is.
modern women, they want to throw out, I want a man that do this. I want a man to do that. I want a man to do this. And but what you bringing to the
A whole
table?
list. They come with a whole list.
What you bringing to the table? He can
Exactly.
get
So
sex. There's so many women out here. He can get sex from anybody. I hate I hate these songs that's out now, like made the Stallion, the song that she made, wow, and then the one that her and what's her name did together with the WAP.
oh, she a Cardi B, yes.
Yeah, because the
Mm,
lyric, one of her lyrics says, "I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me show you how I got this ring."
yup.
Okay, I can get the ring. Show me how you keeping that ring since you
Amen.
don't cook or you clean.
I
Because what's
know.
between your legs gonna go old,
Mm-mm. And it's so
and
sad.
you can't get a man. It is. It is. It's very
It is.
sad.
I
And
know
then that's
it's
what
so
happened to
sad.
our generation. That's what happened to. They done put it so that women want to be so all this and this and this that it's horrible. I don't get it. But
It is.
hey, to each his own. My
I
house is
know. I'm
my
trying.
house,
So true. I'm trying to
and
change my daughter mind too, because she's that same way. She think that way. She'd be like, I'm like, it's not gonna work that
this,
way. I'm trying.
these women that's on the TV, they did this. They
Yep.
did that. No matter what we did, and we raised them, and they know, and they seen. They mom, that was then.
Yep. That's
This
what
the
they try
new
to
now,
do.
mom. That's what they
Mm-hmm.
doing on. That's how they get their men. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and you see them every week. Them and their men in the newspaper. Something going on. He done slept with this one. He done shot her with this, or he done beat her up with this, or she done over here. You see them all the time. How how
All the
how how many
time.
of them stay together?
I know. So true.
Yeah, the half
Cra-
of them don't even stay together.
Crazy
After a
world
month
we
time,
live in.
they on to the next one. It's crazy.
Yeah, I never get that where they just like they sugarcoat it and just water down everything. They choose some part of the Bible to tell you, and then they said, "Oh, and go right
Hmm.
around, the word." I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. That's them.
And I
Them
don't know if you
back.
listen to Gina Jennings. That's why I listen to him because he's just so straightforward. Pastor Gina
Mm-mm,
Jennings. I
I
don't know if you
never.
listen.
No, I've
Yeah,
never heard of him.
yeah.
I
Look him
I
up
did
when
not.
we get off. He's very
I have to look him up
straightforward.
now. TD Jakes.
Mhm.
I don't like TD Jakes.
Oh no, no,
TD
no.
Jakes. That's. I'm sorry. God
They're a
word is
motivational
free.
speaker. They are a
Yeah.
motivational speaker. That's it. They're not no nothing.
No. Yeah, that's true. But God said, "My His word is free. He gives it to you freely. Why do I
Mhm.
need you? Why do I need to pay you to give me what God gives you freely?"
Exactly. Exactly.
My pastor, my bishop of my church, I've been a member of since I was 17. I raised my kids in it. I may not go all the time, but that's my, that's where my heart is. He works. I had my pastor comes from, and you're in Florida, so my pastor
Mm-hmm.
comes from Jacksonville to
Oh,
Tampa,
Jacksonville.
Florida.
Uh-huh.
Tuesday night, Friday night, and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And he works
Uh-huh.
a full-time job. We don't pay
So
him.
true. A lot of these pastors don't work. A lot of them,
Yeah.
they
We
don't
don't pay
work.
him to come.
They're living off
Now we
members'
take up
money.
the offering. Right. We do pay pastoral fee, which is $10 a month. And that's because
Mhm.
again, he's traveling from Jacksonville to Tampa.
Exactly.
And he's got to stay overnight Friday night, and he's got to stay over on Sunday for night
Uh-huh.
service. So he's got to have a place to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So even though he
That's on.
works,
Mm-hmm.
we got to provide. So we pay a pastoral fee $10 a month to help him out, to accommodate him for coming all the way down here to stay.
Exactly.
Yes, but
That's
he
good.
works. He works Monday through Friday. He works. He works a full-time job. We don't pay him because my bishop said God gave the word freely. Why do I need to be paid? He said, I'm a man. He said, just because I'm the bishop of this church don't mean that you take care of me.
Yeah.
I
Good
work.
pastor. A lot of these pastors have how many private jets in their backyard. They don't have a job. Just the members. And we down here can't even pay our rent. I'm like, oh, I don't get it. You can't pay your rent. You can't. Your light about to cut off, but your pastor flying 2, 3 private jet, Rolls Royce, $1 billion homes. I'm like, I don't get it.
I don't get it. And they quick to say what God gave them a vision, told me that I needed to have this kind of car for you. God didn't give you that vision. Not for me to pay for it.
They're finessing these people. I'm like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
this pastor the biggest
Crazy.
thing.
Yeah. Church has become so it's become so like monetized. That's what it's
Mhm.
about.
I know.
And
And the
and then,
people are
and then
so gullible. Some people are so gullible. Come on, you must have
yes,
you see a spirit of discernment. Come on, no little
yes,
nothing. And every
right,
day pastor preaching stuff that you want to hear. He's not telling you the truth, just what you
right.
want to hear. It's crazy, sister. But you
Yeah,
you you're
it is.
handling a lot over there, sis. With
Yeah,
that
yeah, I'm
person and all
handling a lot,
that.
but
Wow, that's good. Hats
yeah, a
off to
lot of
you.
people don't know. A lot of people
Hmm.
don't. Like I said, I keep a lot of things private because this is,
Hmm.
those are
You're
my
strong.
brothers.
Yes, so true. It
I'm
is.
not
Family is
strong.
family. Yep. Family is family.
Family
But you
comes
stay
first.
straight for that.
Right.
You have to
Yeah,
keep
and
you
I
in your
think that's another thing that we've lost. Because when big mamas, grandmas, and all them was around, it was family. We came together as family. We're not family no more. We're so divided. I don't know what happened to us.
I know. It's so sad. It's no
Yeah,
love. Huh?
none. Not even amongst our own people.
Do you want me to ask my dad to swap you?
Kids have problem over here. So that's my grandson. That's my grandson right there.
Oh,
And that's
he
my
little
son.
handsome fella. You got a
Yeah.
grandson.
Yeah, I have 2 grandbabies. Mhm.
You don't look old enough to have any grandchildren. When I heard you said you had a 23-year-old son, I was like, nah, she must have been 12.
Yeah, you'll
She
be
had to be
24
like
this year.
11, 12. I swear I thought you were like 35.
Oh no, I'm in my 40s, girl. Thank you.
Oh my God. That's why when you say he's 17 years younger than you, well, I mean, you so many years older than him. I'm like, well, damn, he must be
I can make
22.
something. I can make
'Cause you look
a
35.
piece.
I would
Thank
have gave
you.
you 35 all day.
Wow, thank you. I need that young
Yeah.
age.
I could not believe you had a child. I even told my husband, I was like, she got a child 30, 23. And he was like, really? I was like, yeah. And, he's 40, he'll be 47 this year.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, she can't be my age. I was like, no. I think she's like 35. He was like, you? I was like, yeah. I said, I think she's 35. I said, she had a son when she was young, you know.
Uh-huh.
Did not know you was in your 40s. You do not look it. Don't tell nobody.
Mhm. In my 40s.
Don't
Thank
tell,
you.
don't tell that lie to nobody.
I have a 20-year-old too. I have a 15-year-old daughter. And the 4-year-old son, now the baby. When I found out I was pregnant with this baby, he's 10 months. I cried for 9 months. Like, oh my, I was just tearing, just crying. I'm like, oh my goodness. But I pray about it, sister. I get down on my knees.
Yeah.
I
Hey, I had
start
that scare.
crying. I'm like,
I,
oh
I,
my
I had that
God. It
scare
was
a
a
few
shock.
years ago with the guy that I'm with now.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I still was having my, I'm still same thing as, and my mom used to tell me all the time, even though I had my tubes tied, she's like, you still having the cycle. That means you can still have children. I was like, no, no, no. I can't have children. That's why I had the surgery done. She's like, well, you still have a cycle. You can have kids. I was like, no. So when I was, when with him, like about 4 years ago, man, I was so scared. I wouldn't even go take a test. I sat in the room and just cried because I knew I was gonna go crazy. There was no way that I could raise a child at 50, not a baby. No.
I was about to
Mm-mm.
go crazy, so you know what I'm
Yeah,
going to do. I was
no.
about to go crazy.
Yeah, no, yeah. I know. Yeah. My hats off to you, boy. Anybody who have a child over the age of 40, y'all
I
strong
know.
women. There's no way. Put some joy in it right there. Yeah, see, that's
Still
my
struggle
brother.
with it.
That's him. That's not that.
Hey.
Gimme. It doesn't.
Bro.
Just push. See the button? See how I push the button? Just push it like that. That's all you do. Push the button. Yeah, put it back. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay.
Damn, what you do to the fan? Hey, then turn the fan on. Turn the fan on.
Yeah. So he came out to get his little iPad so he can go watch. He likes when he was little. I was
Mm-hmm.
16 when my parents had him.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me. And it had been 10. My parents did like you. My brother, the youngest at the time, he was turning 10. So it had been 10
Mm-hmm.
years. My mom was 30, 38, I think, 37. Yeah. She's about 30, about 35, 36 when she had my brother
Yeah.
pregnant. And she was in college. Her baby had just turned 10, and I was 6. Her oldest was 16. So she
Uh-huh.
didn't have to worry about anything. My mom was good. When she
Uh-huh.
found out she was pregnant with him, my
Uh-huh.
mom went in at post she had was it postpartum blues and the one before, and she cried the whole time she was pregnant. And
That's
then
all I need.
she after she had it, she had the postpartum blues where I had to take care of him for a couple of months until she got better. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she was depressed. She did not. She was
Mm-hmm.
like she had probably because my parents were high school sweethearts.
Uh-huh.
Um, I was born their senior year of high school,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh.
so she was young when she had me and my brother, and
Mm-hmm.
well, me and my two brothers. So when she got into her mid-30s, she figured that she had done. She didn't have to bother with kids no more. And then the
Yeah.
came along, and she had my brother. And I remember that year I was 16. Man, that was the best time of my life. My mom was pregnant. Me and my
Mhm.
mom got along so well. And then again, I love my mother. Don't get me wrong. I'm the only girl, but I'm a daddy's girl. Always will be, always have been. I'm a daddy's girl. And my mom and I would clash because what she wouldn't tell me that to do, I go tell my dad, and my dad would do it. So
Mhm.
when she got pregnant, it was like we just became the best of friends. She take
Uh-huh.
me shopping all the time. We get our hair done. But then again, at the age of 16, before I was at ninth grade, before I would go to school, I had to have my mom's breakfast made every morning. She would have fresh squeezed orange juice. She would have her iced tea because I had to make a big pitcher of iced tea because she had these cravings while I was at school and I couldn't get there. And my dad was stationed in Korea at the time, so he wasn't here, and so I had to step in because my dad was overseas. Excuse me. So I would have to make tea before I leave for school, make her full breakfast. My mom liked it bacon, grits, eggs, and sausage and toast every morning with her squeezed orange juice and her glass of milk and the tea. And then I had to bathe her because she couldn't lotion because she was so big. So I had to lotion her down. So she would bathe and I did all this before I went to school in the morning
You were
with
such
her.
a good.
No, I wasn't. She took me shopping. That was my payback. She took me shopping.
Then no, I wasn't. I'm sure you wasn't good.
No, I wasn't. She'd tell my dad would always say that no, I wasn't. I was a teenager. I was a
Yeah.
teenage girl
Yeah.
doing growing up in the 80s. I grew up in the 80s.
Uh-huh.
So, and then I grew up overseas. I didn't even grow up in the United States. So it was totally different for me.
Yeah.
And when I got into high school, when I got into my 11th grade year of high school, we moved overseas and
Uh-huh.
we lived there 3 years until I came back, and then I got married myself. So
Mhm.
I'm married young too. I guess I broke that. Hopefully, I broke that cycle though. I tell everybody I got out of jail one time. My husband, my boyfriend, well, I don't call him boy, my husband. He's been asking me
You have a butt
a
here?
year after we met. He's been asking me to marry him every year, and I tell him no every time. I'm not. I did my sentence. I did 21 years. Thank you for coming, Black Money Court. I guess that's for you, but yeah, I did 21 years of hard time, and I finally got my freedom papers, and I am not going back in that jail again.
That's funny. She said it was jail. I did
That
25
was
years.
jail.
People
That
probably
was
think
just
I'll
blessings,
be dead
Black
now.
Money. Yeah, that was jail time. I did 21 years of hard time, boy. That's that man. Let me tell you something. My parents stayed together. My mom passed. They had been together for 50 years. And I know firsthand, not something that my mom told me, because my mom, no matter what my dad did to her, my mom always made my dad look good in our eyesight. Because that's gonna always be your father. And I think that's where a lot of these women get wrong. Regardless of me and baby daddy not getting along, or even though if may not even pay a bill or two or give me money, that's still his child. He still has a right. You still should let him be that child until that, because that child has nothing to do with you and him issues. That child needs to have that father in his life if he's willing to be a part of the life. But anywho, that's another subject. Um, yeah, I got married at 20, and I only married because I was pregnant, and he went to my father and told my dad that he didn't want his child being born without him being in the life. And my dad, being the dad that he is and coming from old school, told me that you know it's not nice to be a unwed mother. It don't look. I come from that. My parents is that era, so I was forced to get married. And then there was love there, I guess, somewhere, because I had 4 children, so it had to be some kind of love. But that was hard time, child. When I got my freedom papers, I was standing like they did on whatchamacallit. Give us free. Give us free. That's what I was screaming. Give us free. And he's been asking me every year since 2016 to get married. And I keep saying no. I am not doing it again. I've done it once. It's gonna take Jesus to come back down on earth and say that I have to do it. I just don't see the need. I don't see the need for it.
When you said that's it.
That's it. That's the only way I'm gonna get married. If God sit me down and say, "Hey, sis, you need. I'm telling you, my child, you need to get married." But yeah, I don't think I don't think women should hold children as ransom. Just because you and baby daddy don't get along
Yeah.
and he not paying anything, that's still like my guy, the guy that I'm with now, um, the kid's mother. I raised well, I have he has 5 kids, and their
Yeah.
mother passed away when they were little,
Mm-hmm.
and because her mother didn't like him, she denied him any part of these kids' lives until they became teenagers when she couldn't handle them no more, then she wanted to give them to him. And that's how we got him.
Yeah.
But all of that in between that he missed. And I don't care how much of a strong woman you are, no woman can raise a boy to be a man. Because I can't tell that boy how to be a man. I
I
cannot.
know.
I
No,
can't.
it's hard.
I'm gonna give him the sensitive side of being a woman because that's the only thing I know to do. I know how to give him feelings. I know how to give him understanding. I don't know how to make him be a man, and
Mm-hmm.
that's where people don't.
And then
They
go
keep.
sit down.
Oh, I can raise him to be a man. I can be a no. You can't. No matter how, even if he's around the worst man in the world, you still can't raise him to be a man better than he can. Because you don't know what it is that I can't even teach him how to go pee. What am I supposed to do to teach him how to pee? Stand over the toilet and show it to him? I ain't got nothing to whip out. you know, I don't. And
You're
people,
right.
society is so wanting to change everybody's role. Play
Mm-hmm.
your role. I'm a woman. I play my role. I'm not a man.
Yep.
I ain't gonna try to be one.
Yep.
I can't do. I don't care how much of strength that I may. I can lift as 100 and I can lift as much weight as any man can, but I can
Mm-hmm.
never be as strong as he can. A man's strength will never be a woman's strength in
No,
physical.
you're
Now,
right.
he may not be able to handle the things that I can handle mentally because
Mm-hmm.
mentally we're able to handle more. We were designed to handle more mentally,
Yeah.
but physically we can't do more than they can.
Mm-mm. We can.
We can't do more. And I see you have boys. I always tell my son that, and I even tell my girls the same thing. If you
Mm-hmm.
woman enough, you think you man enough to stand up in a man's face and hit on him, then you man enough to take what he gives back to you.
Yep.
And women, I know I'm a woman. We are very vindictive and hateful people. I know. I grew up I didn't grow up, but I live now in Florida. My kids grew up here in Florida. Women in
Mm-hmm.
Florida, they put razors in their hair at high school, and they up under their tongue, in the
Yep.
cheeks. So whenever they fight, they can easily bring it out and slice them. That's why I tell my boys all the time: if she woman up to stand in your face, knock that bitch out, and then
I know,
I'll deal.
right?
Because my brother that's in here right now, the one that has dementia,
Uh-huh.
stupid woman he was married to at the time, and
Uh-huh.
that's so stupid. My
Mm-hmm.
mom, my mom taught him, my brothers. not to hit on women. And they didn't see my dad hit a woman.
Mhm.
And I get that,
Yeah.
don't hit a woman. But if she's standing up at you and she's coming at you and she's
Mhm.
slicing you with a razor, knock that bitch ass out.
Yeah, you have to protect yourself.
But he would never hit anyone. And
Mhm.
he was trying to stop her from coming at my brother
Mhm.
sat in jail because of Florida. She told them that he attacked her. My brother sat in jail with his hands sliced open from a razor, bleeding.
Mhm. Wow.
And when they finally realized what was going on, she went to the
Mhm.
hospital. She had him take her to the hospital like she was hurt. She
Mhm.
had gone.
Yeah.
She left. She left. She left. But they had even noticed that his hand was cut. She had no bruises on her.
Mhm.
She had nothing on her.
Mhm.
But his hand was sliced, both his hands, from where he was trying to stop her from coming at him.
Yeah.
She
Mhm.
had this she had the razor in her hand and she was slicing at him. And he was trying to push her away. So that's how his hands
Yeah.
got sliced.
Yeah.
And he
And
sat
it's
in jail.
still, yeah. Y-
Yeah.
Yeah, the system here, yep. They're on the female side
Yeah. It's on the female
all the
side
time. Mhm.
all the time.
Mhm.
And it's the females the ones that be hurting. If I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna hit it, I know how far to take it with any man.
Anyway.
First of all, I know if I don't want you hitting me, I'm not gonna put my hands on you. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have my son or my brother, or anybody sitting up in jail because of some stupid woman, and he's so afraid that he gonna knock that bitch ass out. That's
I
why I
know.
tell him all the time. Not
That's the
woman
picture.
enough to stand up in your face, you knock her ass out. And I my boys, if I told my daughter, I said, if you man enough to stand up in a man's face, I said, don't come to me tell about what he did to you. You should have stood up in his face.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, standing up in his face is one thing. When you go physical and you thinking you can be as physical a man, that's a different story.
So
You
true.
can't, you cannot. When we don't have the same strength as he does, not physical strength like that. Now, mentally or giving birth or all that other stuff, that we are still because that's what we were created to do, was give birth to children and do all of that. That's what we were created to do. So yeah, physically like that, we are stronger than them. They body can't do that. Can you imagine a man giving birth? That'd be the funniest thing ever. Just the pain alone, because men cannot handle pain. They are the biggest crybaby when it comes to pain. I
They are
they are
for real.
they are.
My husband, he's supposed to go and get fixed.
Corey,
Uh,
they go Corey. They are such babies. If they get a
yep.
little sniffle, their whole
Yep.
world is oh God, they are done.
Yep. Cause my husband's supposed to go and get the vasectomy, and he's like every day talk about the pain. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of pain. I said, for me to push out these two baby was really painful. You were there, right?
But it does. My dad had it done too. It doesn't. It doesn't. He
That's what
doesn't.
I'm
My dad.
telling him. Every day I'm trying to I'm like, no, it's
Yeah.
yeah, what's really it's not that bad, you know.
No.
Having a baby is harder.
Yeah. Yes.
More
Yes.
pain.
When
I'll
your
tell you how
when your fist size stretches bigger than your body, yes. I told you, my daughter told me right after she gave birth to my grandson. They said, "Ma, you remember that scene on Martin? And the girl said she feel like she running through hell with gasoline draws on." She said, "Giving birth, that's what it feels like. Running through hell with gasoline draws on." I said, "Yep." She told me, she said, "Mom, I got a whole newfound love for you." She said, "The fact that you did it 4 times."
no,
She
I
said,
know.
"Man," she said, "Ooh."
It is.
Because um she wanted to do like I had mine natural. Only my second child, my second son, I had it cesarean because it was an emergency. But all of my other ones, I had them naturally. And so she wanted to do it naturally too.
Uh-huh.
And she called her mom. She said they're gonna knock me out, tie it up, something. She said, I'm not doing it. She said, man, she said, any woman who said they want to have children,
I know it's a lot of
that is
pain.
literally running to hell with gasoline draws on. I said, yep, it sure is.
It's some serious pain, man.
That's some serious pain. Put
It
it back up
is.
there.
It is.
Yeah,
With my kids too, I have them natural, all 5 of them. No medicine.
yeah, yeah. That's some serious, that's pain. When you
That
do
is
it
pain.
naturally with no medicine, that is pain.
I
That
know.
is
So
like,
it's the worst pain because I went and
it
did a
is.
bone marrow biopsy like a month ago or 2 months ago, and the lady she was like, "You
Mhm.
feeling pain?" I said, "No, I didn't feel no pain. It was a walk in the park. After you have a baby, natural, no pain.
Yeah.
Those are nothing." And she's like, "Oh, are you hurting?" I'm like, "No, I'm not feeling
Um,
anything."
a cesarean is worse than giving birth to me. Because,
Mhm.
like I said, with my second, I had to have an emergency cesarean because he was coming out backwards. So it was like
Uh-huh.
a last minute. They had to really rush and get it because his heartbeat and everything was gone. And afterwards, after giving birth to him, I was in so much pain, so much pain afterwards.
I know. Wow.
Like I said, man, I would rather just give birth naturally than have pain like
Then,
this. Cause yeah, cesarean is really hard. It really hurts. It really,
because I
really
thought it
hurts your
wasn't
body.
no pain
But you get the
after.
pain. I
Oh,
got mine after. I got
so it's
mine
like it
after.
delays the
Not
pain. Yep. Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And then you feel it because they already got you stitched up down there.
Hmm.
So you
Yep.
feeling like this. They gave me. I had to take morphine afterwards
Uh
because I
huh.
was in so much pain. They gave me morphine. They
Serious
had to
pain.
give it. Yeah, to help me relieve the pain because it was it that now that cesarean was worse to me. I do natural all day. I will not do a
Yep.
cesarean ever again. Now anyway, they would literally have to put that. I would literally like be in a nut house. They would put me in a love me jacket for real. If I found out I was pregnant, I'd be
That's
sitting in
some
the corner
serious.
like this, just doing this, just sitting there doing this.
No, it was
There's
pain.
no way I could have a child.
Wow.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that my hat's off to Ed because my grandson drives me crazy, but I can give him to his mama when she gets in from work. Like y'all, my hats go off to y'all because right now at the age I am, because you're like you're settled, you're comfortable, and now you got to redo this all over again.
I know. And that's why I cry so much. I tell you, I cried for
Yeah,
9 months straight. Even when I'm
yeah,
crying. Because I'm thinking about,
yeah.
oh gosh, I'm going to have to change diaper again. I'm going to have
Right.
to start all over again. I was just thinking,
Yep.
I'm just going to relax, and
Right.
then this happened, a baby. I'm like, oh my goodness, I was broken. I was at a bad
Yeah.
spot when I was
Yeah.
pregnant.
I
I'm
know.
surprised I didn't go in depression. I didn't, but I was in a bad spot, man. I'm just coming back daily.
Yeah. I believe it.
After I'm like, okay, and I have to say I sign up for it because I have friends, and my friends, I have a friend that she said to me, "Why do you marry a younger man? You're gonna have to start your life all over again." Another day back then when I was pregnant, thought about what she said to me. She's like, "You're gonna have to have kids all over
That's her
again."
fault. See, now you should have got on her because it was her fault you got pregnant. And she put it in the air.
But my husband didn't have kids, so my husband wanted kids.
Right. It's understandable. Understandable. But that and you going through what you went through doesn't take the fact that you don't love your child or whatever. It's just mentally, it's a very hard thing to think about at the age that
Mhm.
you are, that you're starting over all over again.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if it was to happen to me, that I know I would get over it, but it's just at that moment, at that time, It's happy for everybody else, but it's not happy for me because I'm starting all over again. So that's why you was crying, because even though everybody else is happy, and it is a happy occasion, in your head, you're thinking, I'm starting all over again. Ground zero. What the hell am I supposed to do now?
I
I can't sleep no more. I gotta
know.
change diapers. I gotta get up at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, and then I
That's
just
a
found out my
lot.
platelet was higher. You know, I have high platelet
Mm,
count. So,
that's a
so I did just find out that news where my platelet higher. So now I have to take a baby aspirin. I'm like, gosh, and then the doctor said I'm gonna have to go on
mhm.
blood thinner. So I had to give myself a shot every day during my pregnancy, just so my blood don't clot. So that
Oh,
everything was like, oh my goodness.
wow. Yeah,
But
yeah.
praise God,
But that's
everything. 6 weeks after
of
I have the
course.
baby, I
Yeah,
stopped the
God
blood
will
thinner.
always,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. Most of the time it just happens because, like with one of mine, I became a diabetic with one of mine. I had gestational diabetes and never had it before, and I don't have it now. But with him, his his he was putting out too much sugar for my body, and it was
Uh huh.
body. And because my sugar level was like 300 and something in the morning when I first getting up in the morning, I was taking insulin 3 times a day, and I've never been on insulin before. And I'm not on it now. I don't even take. He was giving out so my son, the one that I have a son that's, I don't know if I said, but I have a son that's hearing impaired,
Hmm.
and with him I had so much problems with him. His dad, my ex-husband, had went to Saudi Arabia when they had Desert Storm back in '90. The
Hmm.
war that went over in Desert Storm. My ex-husband was over there, and a lot of the kids that came back when the mothers got pregnant, a lot of the guys that came back
Uh
because
huh.
they were my husband was frontline foot soldier. He was like on the in the thing, and they when they let the gas off over there, he got exposed to it. So a lot of the kids from his company, they were born with birth defects because of that, and my son is a result of that. And the
Oh.
pregnancy alone very hard because of that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I know
you
it
know,
happens.
huh?
I say I know. Yeah, that happens sometime.
Yeah,
Just life,
yeah.
know.
It's like, but that's my son, and God prepares you for everything in your life if you ever sit and think about it. Because
Amen.
my mom actually the one that brought it up to me when I was in high school. From the time I was in the 8th grade up until high school, I've always worked with special needs children,
Uh huh.
but I started looking more towards kids that had hearing impairment, and that's where I learned to sign because I was working with them. So when I
Mhm.
had my son and I found out that he was hearing impaired, it
Mhm.
was very easy for me to start teaching him at home to sign.
Uh huh.
And actually, I mean, I wanted him to be. I wish he was here because he lives in Chicago now. But
Uh huh.
I wish he was here so you could see it. When he was in school, everybody didn't even know that he was hearing impaired
Uh huh.
because I taught him. I had to teach him in my head as a mother. I'm not going to always be around. So I need to train my son to live in a hearing world because that's what he lives in. Even though he can't hear, my son lives in a hearing world.
Yeah.
And I need to teach him to adapt to his. In my home, we didn't adapt to him.
Mhm.
He adapted to us. Even though
Yeah.
we signed, but he still adapted to us. So I had to
Yeah.
teach him how to talk. When I would talk to him or I would sign to him as I'm signing the word, I would take his hand and I would sit his hand here so he could feel the vibration, and then I would enunciate the word for him and show him how to say it. So he talks. I mean, you can tell he has an impairment, but he talks. And his
Uh-huh.
high school teacher, his senior, his he had his teacher from the ninth grade, and she
Uh-huh.
called me his senior year in high school, and she said, "Why you didn't tell me Courtney could read lips?" I said, "You've had him for 4 years, and
Uh-huh.
you didn't know Courtney could read lips?" And she was like, "Yeah, I didn't know." I said, "Yes, Courtney reads lips." I said, "Courtney lives in a hearing world." I said, "Not everybody in our world signs." I said, "So he had to know how to communicate with them. I had to teach him how to communicate to them." So yes, Courtney reads lips, and she could not believe it. His PE coach, um, he was standing there talking to a friend of ours that's a nurse at the school he was working at, and he was talking with her, and the PE coach came up to her, and she's like, I thought Courtney is hearing impaired because he's in the hearing impaired class," and she's like, "Yeah, he is." He said his mom. He said that's what his mom and them say that he's deaf. She said, "But he playing them. He ain't deaf." And I said, "Yeah, he's hearing impaired." She said, "He playing y'all. He is not hearing impaired. That boy can talk. He can hold a whole conversation with me, and I don't sign, and I understand every word. He is not deaf." I said, "He's deaf." I said, "He's
Yeah.
95% deaf. I'm sorry. He can't hear." But
Wow.
I had to teach him to live in our world,
Yes.
and I had to make sure that he could survive if I wasn't here. Because he can't go to McDonald's
Yes.
and tell them how most people who's deaf they make loud noise and say things. No, he's got to
Hmm.
articulate to them what he wants. So even though he may not understand,
Exactly.
you can hear that he's hearing impaired, and I had to make sure of that. What kind of mother would I have been if I would just let him out there and just say do it and not prepare him for this world? My
Yeah.
son at the age of 18, I was so proud of him, but I was afraid. At
Hmm.
18, he came to me and he said, "Mom, I'm a man now." I was like, "Okay, you a man now. What that mean?" And he was like,
Uh-huh.
"I'm moving into my own." I was like, "No." I was so afraid because he didn't drive. He hadn't started. He took driver's ed in school, but I wasn't secure enough for him driving because he couldn't hear, and he was
Yeah.
only 18. And he's still a teenager boy, regardless of his handicap. He's still a teenage boy, and they gonna do
Uh-huh.
stupid stuff. So I didn't want
Hmm.
him. Excuse me, I didn't want him driving.
Drive.
And plus, we live in the state of Florida
Hmm.
where they shoot you for no reason. So
I
I didn't
know.
want him driving. And when he moved out to his own place, boy, that scared the hell out of me. It scared me so much
I
because
know.
you're not mom. You can't protect him. Like even though I couldn't protect him as much as I wanted to, as a mom, you
Mhm.
feel some kind of secureness when they're at home and you feel like you're doing something. You can keep them safe. Yeah.
Mhm.
When they're not at home with you and they're out and about, they're in their own space, their own place, you get
Mhm.
scared because now you don't feel like you protect them.
Yeah.
And him having that hearing impairment, that just escalated it for me a little bit more. But he moved out at 18 and he is now 30 and he lives in Chicago. So he's pretty good.
Oh,
I'm
good.
very
He's doing
proud of him.
his own. That's good.
Yeah.
God
Yeah,
is good.
he moved. Yeah, I'm very proud of him. And that's yeah, you're right. God is good because I gave him back to God. I told him there was nothing I could do with him. When I had each one of my kids I had, I told Lord, I said, they yours. Ain't nothing I can. My arms only go so far. I said, so you blessed me
So,
to give birth. I said, I'm giving them back to you. That's the only way I know them to survive.
amen.
And
So
that's
true.
the that's why. And it may not have been the reason that they survived or anything, but to me, that's the reason that they did.
Mhm.
I've never had a sleepless night, and I have 4 children. Let me say, I have 2 boys and 2 girls,
Uh
and
huh.
my girls is the only one that gave me grandchildren. My
Yeah.
boys have not given me. I have a son. Well, my son, I have one son, the one that's hearing impaired. He's gay, and I have another. My other son, he's not. He's a minister in. He lives in New York. He's a minister in New York.
Mhm.
I talked to him that him and his girlfriend they get married next year, I think. And I said, so I'm having grandchildren next year, huh? And they both was like, no, no. And I'm like, why? Because neither my oldest son, he'll be 32. No, he just turned 32.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't have any children. And he
They
told me, he's like, Mom, he said, I like running and I like going places. He said, you can't do either or with children. So he told me don't be in no rush. He said, don't be in a rush. He said, I'm 32 already. He said, so
don't blame
if
him. Live
God
his
ain't giving
life.
me none now, maybe it's not meant for me. I said, yeah. I said, but you got to, huh? Yeah. But he got a younger wife, so you don't know. Well, she got a young girlfriend, which is soon to be his wife. So I said, you don't know.
Yeah.
I said, that's maybe why God gave you the younger wife, so because she can still have children. No, you can't. You can't. I said, you can push it. All you got to do is give her the seed. I said, she can carry it. She knows. She
Yep.
did it. Her 20s. She's very vital.
Yep.
And her mama keep telling her she having twins. So they are upset with me and her mama right now because we both trying to push kids on.
Like we're not
But yeah,
ready.
man.
We're gonna enjoy our life
No.
first.
Yes, that's what he told me. He said he said, no, I'm coming because he's coming home in July. No, August. And I started the garden. And he had wanted to start one before he left. And he calls me
Uh-huh.
every day. He's like, Mom, how's the garden doing? I was like, my garden is doing good. What do you mean? He's like, no. He said, I know it's your garden. He said, but I help in it too. Who's that? Hold on, somebody fell.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Oh, the hamster just Cam. Can the hamster just run away? No.
I thought my brother had fell.
Oh, so he's okay. Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
that wasn't him. That was my grandson back there hitting the wall. Yeah, the one that has dementia. He has seizures too.
Oh.
He wears a heart murmur. I mean a defibrillator.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes into rest. It sends a thing from
He's using a
the wire
drum.
in his heart to stop it like a what's the thing? The shock that you shock it back the heart back.
Oh, yeah.
The pedals that you put on the people to shock them back to when they having
I
to
know
bring them
what you're
back life.
talking.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's a defibrillator he wears right by his heart. So if it stops, it can jolt it back
Mm-hmm.
from
Oh.
or he went into
Well, you have
cardiac
your hands
arrest.
full, sister.
Yeah.
You have your hands full.
Yeah.
Pray the Lord give. I pray the Lord give you double strength. You know,
Thank you.
'cause,
Amen.
yeah,
Yeah.
you need it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is a lot. It's a lot mentally.
It is a lot, man. I know.
Yeah.
That. Mm-mm-mm.
It's a lot
But,
mentally. But
but trust
they
me,
say
they say God
God don't
give His
put authority on you.
strongest soldier the hardest battle. That's how it go. He give
Yeah,
the
that's what
strongest
I
soldier
know. Yeah.
something like that. But for
There's
real,
something
yeah.
like that. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He said he don't put no more on you than you can bear. So I don't
Yep.
know. I guess I can handle it. So.
Yep. So
And
true.
I really don't have a choice. I mean, I do have a choice, but I don't have a choice, if that makes
Uh-huh.
sense.
Yes, it's all.
Because I can
These kids are so loud.
choose to walk away. And
Mm-hmm.
my, yeah, because my dad can always come back until he passes away,
Mm-hmm.
but that would push hard. And even though everybody keeps saying those are his kids, my aunt, my mom's sister, she always said those his children. He's supposed to be taking, yeah, they're his children. But when my dad's gone, whose kids are they then? What am I supposed to do when my dad is gone?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Exactly. Yep.
Two of the babies
So
just win him.
that's why I'm here. I have a choice, but I don't have a choice. But
I
it
know.
is what
You're getting double
my reward.
blessing.
I guess I want to have
Blessings.
my reward in his new kingdom when he comes to bring his new kingdom. I'll have a place there. Hopefully, of all the sin and shit I did, maybe this will make up for it.
Stop the noise, Aiden. Oh, these kids making noise. So I didn't hear what you just
And
said.
I said, of all the sin and shit that I've done, hopefully this will make up for it and give me close with him.
Oh, you funny. I love you though. You're
Yeah.
just so straightforward and plain. I love it. I
That's
love.
just me. I don't have. I'm not a sugarcoat. I don't. I tell everybody, even when I met him, I don't have skeletons in the closet. Because first of all, I'm 54 years old. Whatever the hell I want to do, I'm gonna do it, and I ain't ashamed of doing it.
Amen.
And I tell you quick. And I could care less how you feel about how you look at me about when I say I did. Because when I first met him,
Hmm.
and people laugh because he and I met on a date now
Hmm.
when we met. Um, I told him, I said, if from 2009 to 2012, I was a hoe. That's all it was. I was a hoe from 2000 because I had been married 21 years.
Yeah.
My ex-husband, second man that I had ever been with,
Hmm.
and I was a hoe. I didn't do what girls did in their 20s. I was 41 when I did mine. My kids was grown. But I was a hoe. And I ain't ashamed to say it. Damn right.
Because as you said, like you just get out of jail, you know, locked up
Yeah,
for
I
it.
had just got out of jail.
Yep.
I was living the life.
Yep.
I was free. I was single for the first time. And I went from 300 pounds
Mhm.
to 250 in
Oh,
4 months.
yeah.
Yeah. I had started losing weight. And that's when the younger guys started looking at me.
Uh-huh.
And that's when I became interested. Because I was dating I was, seeing older guys. I wasn't dating. I mean, yeah, I was dating. I guess you could call it dating. Um,
Mm.
I would date older guys, but when an older guy told me, he's like, you have too much energy for for a person of my age. I don't mind if you would get a younger guy. I'm like, what the hell do I need you for then? I'm not dealing with younger than I ain't gonna be I ain't dealing with you. And I ain't saying all because there's some sexy, nice looking older gentlemen. I'm not saying all of them. It's just at that time that's what I was into. And
Yeah.
and now that's what I guess that's what I got stuck with. Somebody that was younger than me.
Yeah.
These people are smelling. Oh my God! They're not even lit, and I moved them, and now they still smelling.
What candles are they?
I make them.
Oh, you made them?
I
Wow.
make candles. Yeah.
You sell them?
hmm
You have
Yeah.
what?
I have my own business. It's
I
called Beyond Candle Co.
I need to order some. How do I order them?
Well, the website is down right now because I'm redoing it because I had to. You just tell me what you want, and
Okay.
I'll send it to you.
Um.
I have the ones like with the cotton wigs. I have the. Let me turn it around so you can see. Hold on. Mm, yeah. Move it up here. Maybe move it up here.
I didn't know. Cool.
Yeah. See, some of them are these over here. Let me start turn it over here. The glass is over here. The vase is over here. So I haven't done these yet. I have the tins. It's a bronze color. It's a tin.
Uh-huh.
It's 4 wooden wicks that I put in here. It's 4 wooden wicks.
Uh-huh.
And I love the wooden wicks because with the wooden wicks, it gives a crackling sound like you're in a fireplace, like a fireplace going.
Uh-huh.
And you can hear it. It gives it like a little flick, like a click, like a that kind of scent. But I have wax melt that I do,
Mm-hmm.
different forms, like these two.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have this. This one I'm using for people that these are for special orders. These vases, and I love it. My aunt got one. You see the vase?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Wow, that's nice.
I know, right?
So is that a plug-in or what?
No, this is not a plug-in. These are candles, like light candles.
So what you do? You light it and put it in there and cover it?
No, the candle I pour it in here. The candle I pour in here.
Oh, you
I make the candle. I make the candle, not pour it in there. I use hemp wax
Mhm.
and I make.
You're very creative over there. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
no, not that I being creative. Like the car diffusers.
Uh-huh.
I make those. The car diffusers. Um, the car sprays. The the little beads that you put.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that you put in the jar, like in a
Yeah,
bag.
you put the baggies and put it in the car. I love
Mm-hmm.
this black sea. I love the way that smells. But yeah, I
I
do
need to
candles.
order. I need to order some. Let me know. Oh, your email. I did. I have your email.
Right, you had my email, and then this one, these two here, I like these two. This one too. This is a rose gold. You can't tell on the thing, but it's rose gold. And I haven't made these are all special. When you order these jars, it's
Uh-huh.
special made because they're luxury vessels.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
I love it. I haven't used any of these yet because
Yeah, we love candle. I have to order some from you.
yeah, I love candles. That's why I started making them because when I found out that the wax and the wicks that they were using, like um who is
Mhm.
it? I used to get it from because I have one back there now. Bath and Body Works. The
Mhm.
wax and the wicks and even the essential oils that they use, they're not all natural. The
Oh.
synthetic, they like the wicks themselves that they use and the wax that they use paraffin wax. And the
Mhm.
wax when you mix it with the wick and you burn it, that's gives off like a little toxin in the air.
Mhm.
And so I started making my own because I like the smell of candles, but I didn't want that toxic, even though it's a little toxic, it's a little if you do a lot of candles, that's still a lot in the air.
Exactly. You're nailing that on it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I use all natural, like my I use hemp soy wax.
Mhm.
I get from Wooden Wick. It's a candle place, and they're upscaling.
Mhm.
Like a Baker's Creek is a Wooden Wick is Baker's Creek to seeds because they're
Mhm.
very exclusive, very pricey things. So I get the hemp wax, which is made of hemp oil,
Uh huh.
and then I use all natural essential oils that I have. I use all natural essential oils. And then my wicks is either wooden wick or cotton wick. I don't use any synthetic or anything. Everything I use is all natural.
Yeah, I'm gonna place an order. I'm gonna email. So just email you, right?
Yeah, just email me and I'll send you the list of the ones because I'm revamping my website. That's why I don't have it posted yet
Yeah,
because
definitely.
yeah, I'm revamping. I got to redo it because I got some stuff that I've been on hiatus with my brothers and then with the garden stuff. So I have had to put something down for right now. So the candles took the back burner because garden right now is the priority to get out there.
Uh huh.
So candles I can do it during the wintertime in the house, which I have some already made up, so I don't have to do any new ones.
Yeah, cause you have
Because
some.
I have some already out. I have some already made. But only the new ones, if special if they want a special order or something. Which like my cousins that live in Tennessee, I did. She ordered special orders from me. She likes what's the scent that I have? The Hawaiian something is called. It smells just like fruit punch.
Yeah.
Smell like soda. Yeah, it smells so good, and she likes
Like,
the way it smells. Yeah, I like that one, and I have a banana nut bread one. Oh, that banana nut bread smells just like when you burn it. The house smells like banana nut bread.
mm-hmm.
It
Wow,
smells
that's good.
so good.
I like
And
Christmas,
then yeah, I have
like a pine or
like a
cinnamon
pine smell. Yeah,
or cinnamon or something like that. I usually buy that can.
yeah. I have some over here for Christmas.
Yeah,
Um,
I have some stuff in my basket too from Don on Don's website. Hey Dan, you can be loud. These kids, I'm sorry guys. The kids
oh
are
yeah,
loud.
here. This one, this bamboo teak wood. Bamboo teak wood smells so good. Oh my goodness, I love the way it smells. It's like a it's a clean scent, but it's a masculine scent, but it's like a clean like if you're standing out in an ocean breeze or something, and a guy with a nice soft cologne comes by, and
Mhm.
you can smell the cleanness, but you can also smell like I love it. It's called bamboo teak wood. It smells so good.
So that
And
one's
then strawberry peach and champagne. That's another one.
that one's good.
That smells so good.
I'm gonna place
Yes.
an order. You just let me know and send me the best smell you have.
And watermelon lemonade. That's another watermelon lemonade.
I
What?
can't see that because I'm on my cell phone.
Oh, okay. She said
Like
that's
in
Earth.
the
Sorry,
chat.
she came back. She said she's back. She had a call. It says yeah, she's back. So did you want to yeah. But the watermelon lemonade smells good. But the fall scent is like the banana nut that I have up here. I have a it's called monkey fart. It's so crazy. When I first heard that scent, I was like, what? Because I'm thinking, monkey fart. You thinking monkey fart. And when I got it, all it is banana smell, but it's a fruity banana smell. It smells good though. It doesn't smell like banana fart, but it smells good. But yeah, I have some up there. I'll get the scents together and tell you which ones that I have up there.
Yeah,
Um, the summer one,
sister.
yeah, you got to go, right?
No, 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 no. I'm saying, yeah. Let us know. I didn't even know you sell candles.
Yeah,
I
yeah. My company
don't know.
name is Beyond Lit Candle Co.
Yeah, I like to support my own. We go to Walmart, we buy candle, we go, you name it.
Yeah,
Art and Body Works or Yankee Candle. You just
yeah.
candle, we
They're so
can just
they're so they're so expensive, and you know all you paying is for the name. It's not even good quality
exactly.
products.
We don't know what we inhaling in our
No,
body.
we
Right.
don't. Yep, and I had to read because like I said, I love candles, and I started researching it. And it was like really, and it's like you ever notice the flickering of the wick when you're doing it and give off that little black soot smell or whatever. Said those are toxins going in the air from the wicks that they use. I was like, whoa. But
Yeah.
yeah, I started making my own, doing my own around here. So
Cool. Cause he was done. I didn't even know he sells stuff. Done permaculture.
I know I didn't either
Yeah.
until Urban said something about it.
Exactly. I chat yesterday. I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
goodness, and I'm Home Depot and buy so much seeds. So
yeah,
now
yeah.
I
I placed I placed the
the
order
hardest
with.
stuff from him. I just need to cash them out now.
Yeah,
I like
yeah. I put one in too because I want his amaranth and I want the amaranth, the pigeon peas, and that Egyptian kale.
let me get away from these kids because they're so loud.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I
They're
gotta get
kids,
away from you
and
guys.
they're probably ready to go anyway.
Let me get away. I can't even relax in my old days. Yeah.
That's okay. That's how we are. Look, A mother's
I'm out
job is
here.
never
Watch the
too
kids, okay? My husband, what's the kids, okay, baby? No,
much.
mommy, not.
He gonna tell you he doing stuff. He gonna be watching all the kids all the time now. You got him doing too much.
I know, right? I
He gonna tell
know.
you got me doing too much now. You spread me too thin.
I'm like, you want baby? There you go.
Yeah. Next thing he gonna tell you gonna want a little girl.
uh,
He gonna tell you next he gonna want a little girl.
oh no. We done.
You done?
Done. He made the appointment to go to the doctor to get everything finished up, yeah. But he's like, oh, I'm scared. He done missed 2 appointments.
He ain't going. Because because in their head they're thinking that's taking away their manhood. He not going.
Yeah. Because he's like, oh, I think I heard it said it take away your nature or something. I'm
It
like, what?
doesn't. It doesn't. My dad's still a hoe.
For it does not, right?
It doesn't. And my brother, the one that you just seen walking through here, the one that's when he had it done after that one.
Oh,
Yeah, still a hoe. That's who he up in he that's who he moved to live with up there with his girlfriend. So no, it doesn't take away.
yeah. And that's what I tell him. I'm like, yeah. Cause most of my, when I was pregnant, most of the doctor or whatever that I see, they like, yeah, their husband did it, whatever, and they're the one that give me
Mhm.
the. I give it to.
It's easier for them because they recuperate faster than what we would have. It's easier for them to do it than us.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
much easier. Yep. Hmm.
Hmm.
So
But
true.
man thinking you somebody that woman you cutting off my manhood. They ain't even taking off the penis. They just taking the part that stops you from shooting out them bullets. 'Cause we don't want the bullets, them deadly bullets.
I know, right? Is David Corey in the chat? I can't see the chat. But they're
I don't think David Corey. I think he left.
I left.
I think
Okay.
I think we're the only ones in the chat.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I don't think it's anybody in the chat.
I can't see. I just can't
Yeah,
see because.
it's zero on my thing. I don't see anybody else.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I love it,
Yeah,
man. I'm glad
it's
I
just
find this community. I'm glad I met you. How did I met you
yeah.
again?
On
It's like people out here. God, Lee.
I think was it Teacher P or was it
No, I don't think it's. I think I
no,
met you.
is it the Starduster or it had to be Starduster because she was the first one that I started with
Yeah, I think I
besides
met you in
Bad
the garden.
Farmer.
In the garden, and
Because yeah, that's why I met Urban. I met Planter Garden. I met David from over there. I met David from there. I
what?
met Black African from Starduster. No,
Oh,
I didn't.
Urban's still in the chat. Now I see the
Oh,
chat.
she is.
She said he ain't going. I love it. And
I told you he ain't going.
how do I
Let
see
me
the
go
chat?
grab my charger. I told you he ain't going.
Let's
It's
see.
not going.
Oh, so if I click here, I can see the chat because I see a red button and I click on chat. Okay, cool. She said he ain't going. I know. He going, boy. You got to go. Mhm. So what's up, Urban? Where you at? You still at work? No, it's 6 because it's 5:30 my time. So it is what time is it your time? It's 6:30 your time because you're an hour ahead, right, Urban?
Yeah, I think she's an hour.
Yeah, I think you guys is an hour ahead of me.
Yeah. I told you he wasn't going.
She said,
He'll come up with an excuse every
yeah,
time.
don't miss 2 appointments. And I think yesterday we were driving and the doctor called again, and I think they said sometime next month. I don't know. He's like, okay. Call
You're gonna be sitting on the live this time next year. I'm like crying. Tell my guess what, y'all?
Then they'll have to pick me up. I'll be in a nut house like this.
Told you.
I'll be up. Mm.
I
That's it.
told
In the- That is,
you.
uh, oh Lord.
You got to trick him into going.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna drop him off there. I'm gonna drop him. Oh,
Now that you gonna drop him off to
yeah.
make sure you go.
I know. Because the other day I said, I never heard you talking about that. What happened to that? So it's like, I did reschedule it. Oh.
Now,
Oh,
if you took and hide the if you tell him say, hey, no pum pum till you go get it, then he gonna get then he gonna get
no.
it. So you have
Yep.
to trick them to think.
Yep.
So
Hmm. And I've
they
been saying that. Yep. No boo.
yeah, no pum pum because we don't want a oh
No boo.
more oh.
Oh,
That
but
nature
funny
hole
as
gonna
hell.
send you overboard.
Black soil, you funny as hell. Oh, you come up with that name now. Black
Black
soil,
soil,
urban
um,
homestead.
because that's what's here in Florida. Black soil, it's black dirt. So I just said
Mm.
instead of
So you
saying
got
black
black
dirt,
soil down there.
and then yeah, it's black. We have black dirt here
Oh.
in Tampa, and then too, it has to do with to a part of who I am. I'm black,
Yeah.
and the
Mm-hmm.
soil is what's rich and fertilizing and the foundation. So
Yeah.
that's why I said soil.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that's how I
Yeah.
came up with it. It took me a while because I was gonna do something that came with both of our areas in because even though I didn't grow up here, he grew up here. He's not
Mm-hmm.
from here, but he did grow up here, and
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to incorporate something about him in it too
Mm-hmm.
because it's not gonna only be about gardening. We go
Yeah.
fishing a lot. He loves fishing, and
Oh,
we
cool.
go fishing a lot. So I was gonna. I said I'm gonna start taking and go fishing because we go all over. He goes all the way up to almost all the way up to Tallahassee
Oh,
to go
close to
fishing.
me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we travel to go fishing because
Mm-hmm.
he loves fishing. Like loves
Mm-hmm.
he loves like if fishing was his woman, that would be the side chick because he comes in from break like from work on his break because he drives. So when he doesn't he's off from driving like he's off from like 10 to like 2, he goes back to work at 2. So from 10 to 2, he's at home and he's normally either he's sleeping or something. But he goes now that it's back to time for fishing. What he likes catfish. What he kid fishes for. Excuse me.
Cool.
He'll come home, grab his poles and his rods, his reels and everything, and he'll go fishing.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's
good. Bobby, they are. That's good.
yeah, that's his side chick. That
Yep.
I don't even compete with her.
All right.
I let him have it. And he be trying to get me to because I used to when the pandemic first hit, we used to go all this. I would go with him all the time, but it is
Uh-huh.
hot, and he like to go in places like he wants to take a hike
Uh-huh.
to go. Like he have to go down the hill up in the woods around this way and all these, and it's hot.
You want to do that?
I'm not doing that.
That's too much.
Yeah, and then I gotta carry the gear on top of that,
I know, right?
and then I gotta bring a chair because he'll sit on top of the cooler or crate or something. If I don't have a chair to sit in, I'm just standing up the whole time. So I gotta carry me a chair because he got everything else. That is too much. When he
I
goes
know.
to places like he goes down to Hardy, I go with him when he go to Hardy because we can pull we pull right on the bank of the where he fishes at, so it's right
Mm-hmm.
there. if we go up to the land up near Tallahassee, I mean up near Jacksonville, no Tallahassee, um, I'll go with him when we go up that way because it's a dock and
Uh-huh.
right there by the dock, so it's not long to take the gear up. But when he go to
Mhm.
Plant City or down to Kissimmee or we're in down past Orlando or going towards all them other places he like to go,
Mhm.
nope, because you take a hike. I am not taking a hike.
So I'm not doing it right.
He get lost out there. He's like that. His fishing to him is like me with gardening. Because even though it's hot outside,
Uh-huh.
I'll sit out there as long as I can because I'm in gardening. I'm in
Yeah.
that mode. And
Yeah.
with him, he does the same thing. Like when
Mhm.
we go down on 301 over here, and
Mhm.
he's working. He's down there fishing on the dock of 301. It's beaming. It's no trees.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't blow any rain, no wind, no nothing here. So we're seeing straight sun,
Yeah.
and that sun hitting that water or either off of that boat ramp, that's glare, that's frying you on top of that. And I don't care how much umbrella you got. If there's
Mm-mm.
no wind blowing, you just
That,
hot,
yeah. Mhm.
hot.
Too
And
hot.
he'll sit out there he'll just sit. He don't care. If it's storming raining, I done left him and went in the car. And he'll sit out. You got the umbrella, babe? Yeah, I got the umbrella. Can you bring me the umbrella? Meet me halfway. And he'll sit out there with the umbrella and it's storming and fish.
You love
That's,
that fishing.
yeah, that's his bitch, boy. I don't.
So you probably always have fish in your refrigerator.
Yeah, well, yeah, I have 4 big catfish in there now because I think he went out Friday because he didn't go this
Mhm.
weekend. He went Friday, and from his when he was on break, he went
Mhm.
fishing. So he brought 4 home with
Mhm.
him. 4 huge fat catfishes in there. Mostly all he fishes for is cat. He loves catfish.
That's
I'm
good.
not a cat. I'm not a catfish person. I'll eat it, but I'm not a catfish person. And then, because right now it's catfish season, I think he say. I don't know, but and then I'll get bluegills. When I go fishing, I usually try to catch me some bluegills.
Wow, that's good. Fried
Yeah,
fish is good. I like fried fish.
I like it fried, grilled, sautéed. I love fish. I
Me
love
too.
seafood. Period. It don't matter.
Me
I
too.
eat squid. I like seafood.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. When you can catch your meal and then plant your garden. Oh, you froze? I think it froze. Let me see. My sister froze. Urban, you still there? Hmm.
Am I still here?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Okay. Because it buffed for a minute. It's all this raining. We got all this thundering and lightning going on, and not a drop of rain. Not a drop. The sun's still shining, but it's thunder and lightning. That's crazy.
Oh, I just see the chat. She said, "Lashes, how is your painting going? Kaddish Farm Homestead." I don't know. She probably left. The painting is
I,
going
I,
good. Yeah, we decide we ain't gonna paint everything. We tired. We
oh, you
yeah,
not?
yeah, we tap out. We like, okay, we ain't painting everything. We probably paint next year. But we paint the kitchen. And let me see if I can spin the
Wait.
camera.
You keep saying we paint. Did you paint? Because you keep saying we.
Well, I was going to say you don't do nothing. I wash all the vent though. This morning I get up and I wash because you take down all the vent before you spin. So
Hey,
I
you
wash
had the
all.
kids. It don't matter. You had the
I wash.
kids.
Yep,
Understand? Because
yep.
you got to watch the kids so he can be able to do what he want to do.
That's
But
so true.
you keep saying we painted. We didn't paint.
Hey, he painted. Yeah, I watch the kids, yo. And he be like, okay. A lot of morning he wake up and he said, I'll go to the house. You just stay home with the kids. But I said, no, I'm coming. I want to come. you stay at the house and I go paint the house, so you stay home with the kids. I'm like, no, 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 I'm coming. But he paint, yeah, correction. He been painting and cleaning. He got it looking really, really good. And then because we have tenant coming in like Thursday, tomorrow, 2 days. We
Oh
already have
wow.
tenant.
So somebody
Hmm.
already okay. That's
Yeah,
that's good.
I tell you, house
That's
don't stay down here on the. It don't stay. It don't stay. They go really, really fast, really, really
really
fast. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Even today,
They,
I have like 3, 4 people calling me need place. Yeah, it's
everybody needs a place now because everything is so expensive. Here in
yeah.
Tampa, everything is
Mm-hmm.
so expensive,
I
so
know, it's
expensive.
so true. Mm-hmm.
It's so funny because my parents. This was my parents' home. My parents moved into this house in 1996 with my dad, and the homes in this area. I
Mm-hmm.
know just to see the prices of them now compared to what
What?
because I remember when this was like this, and you paying that amount for that. And I'm thinking 'cause the little duplex, is a duplex that they just remodeled next to me 2 years ago. It
Mm-hmm.
had sat for, oh God, years, and somebody finally got it and started doing some work on it. Because my dad and I, we was looking into we was gonna purchase because the lot was only $17,000, and so we was gonna purchase it to extend the house, but we could never find the bank, who had it because everybody kept throwing off, and then finally somebody bought it. So they redid it, and it's an urban. This is a black area. It's always been. I mean, I stay right next door to the housing community,
Mm-hmm.
and the price that they want, they renting and it's just rent. I just shake my head like, God, y'all really paying that just for rent?
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous the rent prices around here. They pay That's a 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Excuse me, duplex. That's all it is. A 2 bedroom, 1 bath duplex. You know how much they pay for rent over there?
Mm-hmm.
It's $2,000 a month,
Oh, really? That's a lot. You said this one.
and I live right in the projects right here next to me.
Give me a platinum brush.
That makes sense to brush your teeth.
I could not believe it. Like, really, y'all pay that for that amount? I mean, what they did to it was amazing. The way they fixed it up, and they do redoing this whole area that I'm living in because I've never seen this many people of
Mm-hmm.
different color in this neighborhood before. Unless they was in here buying drugs,
Uh-huh.
and now they got dogs and live over here now. And this it's just it's the way things have changed. It's crazy.
I know the market is crazy. Everything went up.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
everything is going up. It's just
Mm-hmm.
a period. They're trying to make Tampa like a little small Miami, something. I guess I don't know. They put up more. They put up more expensive resort hotel. I mean, apartments down here than anything. Like they finna build another one, $1 million condo down on Bayshore, which overlooks the bay,
Mm-hmm.
because the first one sold out. Who the hell has that's? Why would I pay $1 million for a condo?
I know. It's
I
crazy.
don't understand. Just because I get concierge service, or you get this and you get that. I don't see paying $1,000. I mean $1 million for a condo. And I
Exactly.
get
And
no
then
land,
I'm
no property, no nothing, just a condo.
nothing. Yep. Just to look at the beach, look at the water,
Yeah. Look at the
and then
just to say I stay off the bay.
exactly. And then the
Crazy.
HOA is a lot. A
Yes.
condo, the
And I
HOA
didn't know
is a
they had
lot.
so many restrictions with HOAs.
They make your life a living hell. The HOAs.
Yeah, I know there was a couple here. They had to go to court. They asked people, uh, uh, I guess they sent out tickets or something if you violate or something in the HOA. Excuse
Yep.
me. But they had this family, they had put up their Christmas decorations, but they put it up the beginning of December. Do you know the HOA fined them $5,000 for doing it here in Tampa?
How much? How much? 5,000?
5,000, 5,000,
Wow.
because they put their decorations up early.
Wow. Yeah. And if you don't pay, they can put a lien on your house. They can take your house away.
Yeah,
Hmm? I didn't
yeah,
even know that until I get into it. I'm like, gosh, I
that's
didn't know they have
crazy.
so much power.
That's so crazy. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
Hmm. It is.
I'm
It
paying
is
all this money
crazy.
for my home. And it's not really my home.
Exactly. Yeah. It is. Scary. They always talk
Yeah,
about the
yeah,
grass and all that. And in Florida here, it's a lot of HOA. You hardly can find a place without HOA.
yeah.
Yeah, you can't find
It's a
nothing
lot.
without it.
That's all. Unless you live in like where I live or
Hmm.
like Longer Bay or places like that, that's have homes, but then you're gonna pay more because now you're getting land, more land and your freedom and all. It's like you pay for your freedom.
Yep. Hmm. So true.
Because my dad, the property taxes on here went up last year,
Hmm.
this year. Yeah, property tax. 'Cause it's never been expensive living over here, but since they building up and doing all this extra in the economy and stuff, everything is going up over here, except for the mortgage
Everything.
because it's great, but property
Hmm.
taxes went up over here. It's I don't think
Yeah.
they expect to survive.
Yep. It
It
went
makes
up
me
the
want to
same
get
thing.
land so bad. Like I just want to buy some land
I know.
and live off grid and not have to deal
With
or worry
nothing,
about
nobody.
electricity, water, all of that. You know,
Yep.
my dad, my dad came home last in May, I think it was. He came to visit. And we was talking, and we was talking to just talking like this about how much things, and that's when he was told me about the property tax. He was like, you know, the property tax went up on it, and he was told me how much it was. And he said, you know, I said, you know, and I told him, I said, you know, they call because they call me every day about selling this house because they want to.
Hmm.
It's my house sits on a double lot.
Yep.
It's the second house in this area that has the most land. It's only one other one other one only only one other house in this on this property that has more land than I do, and it's not in the country. We have the land that I
Hmm.
have because I can literally fit homes with land on my property, and they call my dad all the time about selling, and they call me all about selling too. And I said, Daddy, I said, how much did they offer you for it? He said, Man, he said, Angie, he said, if they what they offered me for it, he said, if I didn't have you and these boys, he said, I would sell this house. I said, if you tell me how much they sell it for, I said, I make sure you just don't sell it and get me and the boys some land.
Hmm.
And which I would do. I would love to buy land, but anybody that knows a person with autism, change is the hardest thing ever for you to
Yes.
do. And we have autism. They everything
Yeah.
has to be the same. There's a rules for them,
Hmm.
and when my parents moved, that's why my dad got out of the military because when we kept moving so much with my brother, it would break him down and set him back. It was like tearing his world apart. So when my dad got out the military, besides this house, they lived in one other house in Valrico, and then they moved into this house. And when they moved here, it took him forever to adjust to this. And even with me, like when I changed the sofa or when I painted the house or when I added stuff in here, moving or taking stuff away from out the house that he's used to having here, him and I really have to, we really go through it around here. Like every day, it's like constant. Um, when I move the chair, go get the chair. Go. That's all I'm hearing is every 5 minutes he'll stand in the room like at my door and go get the chair. Go get the chair, and he'll constantly repeat it over. So it's very hard for people who has autism for them to adjust to a new setting. So that's why I choose not to get land because um, I don't want to put him through that. So I have to deal with what I have, work with what I have here. Um, that's
Yeah,
why,
I totally understand.
yeah. And I listen when people saying, get land and get this. Everybody can't do it. Sometimes it's not about the financial reasons that people can't do things. I mean, I guess I could, I can do it, but I don't want to put him through that just because I'm selfish and I want to do it. And I don't know how much of a setback that is because right
Yeah.
now I can I can go in there and I can season his chicken for him and I have a fryer and he knows to go put it in the fryer and turn it on. So he can I've taught him how to do that. He knows to take his if he want his clothes washed, he knows to take his clothes and put them outside and how to he don't know how to separate them, but he knows they go in the washing machine and he'll put detergent. I just have to wash him because he'll pour all the detergent. First time I caught him doing it without me. He had poured the whole bottle of bleach in the clothes. He bleached all their clothes. Hey, Teacher P. Oh my goodness. Thank you for coming. Blessings. Um. Oh yeah, he bleached all their clothes. So and then I just got him to he knows now to go in there to turn the water on and get himself ready to take a shower. He can dry himself off now. So I've been teaching him how to do things with things he can do on his own. And I don't want to interrupt him. That may set him back, moving him. I
Yeah.
am, as always. Thank you.
So true. Hey, Teacher
You hear
P, are you?
my brother? He is singing, by the way. He's watching videos. So he's singing. He's going to get really loud. And you may hear me tell him, hear him? He's singing. Yeah. Anywho. It's been what two? We've been on here 2 hours already. Oh my god! Somebody got a live tonight, don't they? Am I interrupting?
But it's still won't put up
I don't know who go live tonight.
eh?
Tonight, Tuesday night. Who go
Tonight
live
is
tonight,
Tuesday.
Spirit? Yeah, I think. I don't
Um,
know who go live tonight.
I know what's his name. Hands and Dirts is tomorrow. He's got Wind Down Wednesday.
And Planters
Who?
is Thursday.
Yeah, that's your journey. Don't you have something tonight? I think. I don't know. I forget. I forget how many days who has what and who don't have what. And
Yeah, well, oh, my notification is on, so it usually pop up.
T Nog is live tonight. Okay, that's who it is.
Somebody said,
Okay,
"Oh, Urban said, LOL.
Urban
I'm
T
going
Nog.
right now."
Okay, okay, all right. Thank you for coming, Urban. Yeah, I'm going to go see T Nog. I'm gonna give her respect too. See, check her out because I like some of the things she say.
Who is T Nod? Who is that?
T Nog, the New Orleans gardener.
Garden.
Yeah,
I
you
probably
don't
I
know?
have her. I have to check and see if I have her.
Yeah, the New Orleans gardener is her name. She just
She
goes.
says,
She they
"See you
use T Nog.
Thursday."
See you
Okay, Urban.
Thursday.
I'll see you in the streets.
See
See
you
you in
in
YouTube
YouTube
streets.
Street.
Cause we all over YouTube street. All we do
All
working.
over YouTube. I'll be all over YouTube everywhere.
We're about to put back in this
I gotta go
cupboard.
check.
Yeah, we're putting in back the cupboard and the stuff, and then
Yep.
we can go home.
Mommy,
Yes.
here's the
All right, Miss Lady. Then I'm gonna go get my dinner going because it is six.
Okay,
Oh,
sweetie.
7. Let me go
Thank you
get
for
this,
having
put it
me.
together, to put it in the
Mom,
oven so when he get home he can eat. I ain't gotta eat no more.
you mean canned food, Mom? Right?
Okay. Bye, sis. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you, Mighty Whitney, for
Yeah,
coming.
don't sound so rude.
No, thank you for being there for me. Thank you for being a friend. All of y'all. I would not like. All right. Love y'all. Thank you for coming, everyone. I'm sorry I've been on. My brother's coming to bother me. Thank y'all for coming. I shall see y'all in the YouTube streets around. Okay, Christopher. Okay, Christopher. Okay, Christopher. I'm sorry if you don't know. My brother has autism, so that's why you know you'll hear him in the background every now and then. So just to let you know, a heads up. You hear noise or that. My brother has autism. So again, but thank y'all for coming so much. I appreciate it. This was the first time that I actually going live on Thursday. This was just a test, really, and we just got lost in the conversation for the first time. But I will be going live Thursday around, I think it's 1 o'clock because I don't think anybody comes on after that. So it'll be 1 o'clock on Thursday. Um, Thank you for coming. Y'all have a blessed week. If I don't see you, hear from you or talk to you, have a blessed one. Be safe, be prosperous, and God bless. I'm outie. See you in the streets. Love y'all. I'm coming, Chris.